Song written by the legend, the messages in the peoples, fighting over vanity, stressing, moving illegal. God send a blessing, I'm going through it, I need you. But you don't answer me back. All I see is poverty, AIDS, cancer, and crack. Undercover cops in the range, hammers that clap. I feel like a slave, I'm handling scraps. 9 to 5 got me working for pennies, trying to get by. The style got me jerking and semi trying to survive. Am I coming or going? Maybe this gun that I'm holding to make me money. I know I ain't crazy, just wanna grow and I can't grow if I ain't eating what's right. Trying to provide for my family, just deep in my plight. That's the reason I write what I write. Reciting, I fight for the mother that's igniting that pipe. I'm trying to figure why she turned to that. And if I'm really concerned with trying to better my hood, why would I further that? I'm getting sick of contradicting myself. How can I want peace walking with a fifth on my belt? I'm confused and I'm lost. The rules getting tossed. I don't follow nothing but money, the jewels, and my cross. Single out the acres and the mule I was promised. I'm nothing but another ghetto fool with some knowledge. The movement is abolished, ain't no unity here. I'm thinking brotherhood is something my community fair. And sisterhood is something my sister misunderstood. If her lover not calling her missus, her brother would. So many mothers, just a handful of wives. I wonder, is a man still a man when he cries? A land full of lies where the truth get obscured. I'm getting high, shooting off the roof at the Lord. How can I save loot when I'm poor? I'm back to the wall, so I'm looting in the store. It's a war, I'm only doing what I need to do. NY City got hit with a Katrina too. It's not pretty, all the damage that the people do. Wiping out my committee, singing this believing too. No wife, I'm married to my home as I walk at night through the valley of dry bones. Death toll high, expect a full fire. I feel like the most high, neglecting the whole sky. Cemeteries packed, I'm a visionary black. Just send me any track and I hit you with plenty facts. Military whack, people dying over bush beef. Sip a little gas, getting higher off a cush leaf. The hoods beat, but nobody seem to listen. So my kids start flipping. I tell them I see your vision, but it gotta be a just cause for that gun play. Instead of fast forward, just pause. So these some say the good die young, so I plant a bad seed in the good woman. That balance is what a man needs. Still waiting on divine intervention, but I'm getting impatient doing crimes with my henchmen. So different shit's mixed, blind in my vision. They tell me stay strong and I'm trying, but I miss them. I'm guessing every iron that I'm spitting is the name on that bullet, so I fire with precision. Admiring the mission of the soldiers and the rebels, the Messiah and my vision, but I'm closer to the devil. Approaching another level of life with every breath, getting closer to my heaven on fire with every step. I'm tired and my flesh getting weaker through the trials. It hurts when I smirk, you can see it through a smile. The need is for the vow, pick a habit, I done seen it all. This is my home for the addicts, I can feed them all. And you can charge it to the game, this is free for all. Paranoid thoughts in my brain, I don't sleep at all. My mom's worried when she hear the guns ring. She don't know that's me clapping. The fact is I run things. Street royalty, I'm devoted to one thing. A wise man once said there can only be one king. Yeah. Only. Yeah.
Hey, Google, stop. No, I don't. Right now, I agree. Much love. 863-1219. You family. Fuck the Gators. Fuck FSU. What's going on, Smiley J, baby girl? How you doing? I'm not completely sold on that, but I'm tending to lead your way. Fuck FSU. I don't know what that is. Smiley, I'm gonna tell you this here. You ain't gotta worry about too many people hitting the like button. I'm not likable. Agree? What's good, Logan? All right, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this shit. Like, I'm not wearing no rings. I ain't even wearing. I'm wearing my Charles Farm turnover. I'm not wearing no turnover chain. Not wearing no rings. I ain't doing none of that shit. If you want to donate, please. If you can, if you want to donate, please hit the Cash App. If you do not want to donate, it's on you. I have nothing against it, but if you would like to donate $1 or anything, please hit the Cash App. Um, I'm actually embarrassed by myself by looking at my pictures during the boat during the game. So I hit the gym hard Sunday, Monday, and today. I'm embarrassed about how I looked out there. I'm embarrassed at how I looked. I'm embarrassed. What's good, OG? I'm gonna say this, man. First off, I'm gonna start the show out with this right here. Before I even talk about coaching, I'm gonna start the show out with it. This is the disrespect that people. This is the disrespect that people bring. This is the disrespect that people bring to you. This is the disrespect that people bring to you. All right. I made a comment. Y'all know what I said about Ed Reed, about his experience. And I talked about me welding and me being able to get a promotion that you have to have a master's degree to usually get. So I had this dude named El Guapo. He looked blacker than me, but his name El Guapo. Right? He said, I'm confused. Aren't you a welder? So what job did you get that required a master's degree? Last time I checked, you didn't need a master's degree to be a welder. And then he laughed at me. I said, in order to you need a master's degree in order to be a manager. Because you have to know metallurgics and all of those things. You have to know everything about steel. That's what I said. You have to know everything about the steel pipe that you're making. So you have to have a master's degree in order to be a manager, a department manager. That's what I said. So I'm trying to figure out, what are you talking about? So I'm a welder and you laughing at me, but I bet you I can park your fucking trailer, your little trailer in my garage. I guarantee I can do that. So I'm gonna get that out the way. Second off, I'm trying to figure out, right? I'm trying to figure out, how was it a couple of years back? Because if you truly think about it, the only real coaching experience that Ken Dorsey ever had was coaching Cam Newton. So why is that's the only coaching job he ever had, but we scream for him for head coach all the time? I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Why is it that we can scream for Ken Dorsey, but you can't scream for Ed Reed? And another thing, one more thing. I didn't call for the firing of Manny Diaz. Listen to the video. I said if he can't get his shit together. I said if he can't get his shit together. And so did Ed Reed, coach at Buffalo. He coached at Buffalo, and he also assisted at Baltimore, and he was tutored by one of the greatest general managers of all times, Ozzie Newsome. Ozzie Newsome. No, he was not the OC of the Carolina Panthers. He was a quarterback coach. He was not the OC. He was a quarterback coach. He was a quarterback coach. He was not the OC of the Carolina Panthers. He's the quarterback coach. I'm explain to you what a head coach's job basically is. Right? A head coach's job basically is to prepare, to make sure the other coaches are prepared, to make sure that the team is ready to go. His job is not for X's and O's. That's not what the head coach's job is for. That's not what the head. See. Everybody wants to go get a head coach, right? For some reason, right? Everybody wants to get a head coach for some reason, right? Want to go get this new head coach for some reason. Go get this new head coach. And I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I'll be considered something. So I'm not gonna say it. But Ed Reed could walk in anybody's house in the country, and get them to play for Miami. Right? He's his own recruiting tool, right? You know he has the passion for the game. You know he has the passion for the game. You know coaches will coach for him. I'm pretty sure Rhett Lashley would be able to do everything that he wants to do, and Ed Reed would not stick his nose in it. He would hire a defensive coordinator and probably help the defensive backs coach. He would be the leader of the team that you could actually look up to and say, you know, these kids came out and fought every single night. There won't be a North Carolina. There won't be an Alabama. We won't have losses like that on our resume. We won't come out unprepared. With that being said, I didn't say I gave up on Manny. The only thing that I'm doing is I'm talking about it now. I'm talking about it right now and getting it out there to where Manny at least knows that the pressure is on. So that's why I'm not even wearing no championship rings, because Hurricane fans, for some reason, for some unexplained reason, don't care about winning championships anymore. You say something now, you're stupid. Why do you have to have all? Let me explain something to you, man. There are so many people, right? And so many different career fields that once they graduate, they go into the profession. Right? Mark Richt brought his son in, who never coached a day of football in his life, and made him basically the offense coordinator, calling plays, and nobody complained about that. No one complained about that. It's not going to be a long show. I never said I wanted Manny fired, but I want Manny on the hot seat. I'm going to be the first one to jump out there and say, Manny needs to be on the hot seat. This is unacceptable. If you think it was Alabama. So what? That means they come out unprepared to play? How many times have we been embarrassed on national TV with Manny Diaz being the head coach. How many times have we come out on national TV not being prepared to play? That's what I'm looking at. No, Ed Reed can't tackle for us, bro. You 100% right. Ed Reed can't tackle for us. But I can guarantee you this here. You won't be on the field if you can't tackle. He won't let you on the field if you can't tackle. Why is it that everybody said T-Rob, these players were going to be so great? These players were going to be so great, because, include myself, because of T-Rob. What's up, Hurricane ZJ? What's good with you? What is it? We look lost every game. Every game we look lost. OG, it doesn't matter to me whether it's T-Rob's first year, second year, third year, fourth year. He's a professional. And I'm not even blaming T-Rob. I'm blaming the head coach. Remember last year, everybody said it was Blake Baker. Everybody said it was Blake Baker last year. Right? Everybody said it was Blake Baker last year, right? And OG, can T-Rob right now, you say it's his first year, right? OG, I'm wondering, is T-Rob already looking into the future? Is he already looking into being a defensive coordinator? I don't know. I know the players didn't look any better. Spent a lot of money for those tickets, man. We spent a lot of money for those tickets. It cost a lot of money to go to Atlanta. I swear to you, I watched Andre Johnson walk right past me in Louisiana Kane. And when everybody went to speak to Andre, he waved and put his head down and walked out. The same look that Ed Reed had on his face on the sideline was the same look that Andre Reed had on his face as he exited the stadium. He walked right past me where I could have gave him a high five. So, no, I didn't say hire Ed Reed. I said I don't want to hire another coach but Ed Reed if Manny Diaz does not get his shit together. Because Virginia Tech looked good. North Carolina's going to be good. Florida State didn't quit. They actually looked good. Virginia plays us tough every year. That could be 4 more losses on the schedule. The way we looked. And then Manny comes out with that press conference, with that sorry ass excuse for a press conference. Virginia Tech did not look bad. They didn't look bad. And if the ACC as a whole looks bad, that doesn't bode well for Miami, because Miami looks terrible. That looked like Manny Diaz's first game as a head coach. It did not look better from his first game as a head coach to this game right here. It didn't look any better. No in-game preparation. Zero. And as I'm sitting in the stands, Coach Hayes gives me a call because he's on the other side of me. Coach Hayes says, "Yo, Alonzo, what's up, Coach?" He said, "Look down on the sideline." Look down on the sideline. He said, "Why is there not one defensive coach talking to these kids after they just got scored on? Why are they all watching the offense?" Not one defensive coach was talking to those kids. Not one. FSU might beat us. Talking about put up a good fight. FSU, listen, I didn't see anything encouraging. I did not see anything encouraging from that game. I went back and watched it. I didn't see anything encouraging from that game. Anything. People say DJ Ivey got beat. It was a rub route. Yeah, he got beat. You know why he got beat? One reason he got picked off. The other reason is we got no pressure, and Alabama's quarterback on the goal line had 15 seconds to throw the football. He sat back there like this right here. Oh, we got somebody open. So Ivy got beat, but any cornerback would have got beat in that situation. You're not supposed to cover. You're not supposed. Nobody covers for that damn long. But oh yeah, blame DJ Ivey. Ivey shouldn't be starting Brian Parker. Well, should Manny be coaching? Brian Parker, should Manny be coaching? You can call it barbecue chicken, whatever you want to call it, 863. Whatever you want to call it, bro. Whatever you want to call it. You can call it whatever you want to call it. He got beat on the play, most definitely. But the man had to cover for 45 seconds, bro. Who would have covered for that long? Against the fastest receiver in college football. And they put him in a slot to get that play so they could run a rub route, because he could not do that same thing on Ivy on a deep post because Ivy was too physical. So it was a great play call. But how in the hell did he get that much play time? How in the hell did he get that much time to throw the ball? Ivy isn't the answer. Okay. I give you that. Ivy isn't the answer. Fuck Bama. Fuck Bama. That's serious. Fuck Bama. That's how I feel. No help over the top, but it's all, listen. You always taking up for guys you like. No, see, that's the thing about it, is I gave Ivy the business when on my last live. I gave him the business on my last live. I actually like Manny. But I see, my thing is, you see, I'm always taking up for guys that I like. I'm always taking up for guys that I like, right? Who are you taking up for? Who are you taking up for? Huh? Everybody takes up for guys that they like. Everybody takes up for guys that they like, man. Everybody does this, man. What's good, Louisiana? You probably always taking up for King. Manny's gonna get this year. Manny's gonna get this year. The only thing that I said, was if Manny Diaz doesn't get his shit together, if he doesn't get it, I got you. If Manny Diaz doesn't get his shit together, then he needs to go. That's simple. And yes, I want Ed Reed. That's simple. I mean, people can get mad at me for saying these things, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people getting upset with me because Ivy had 7 tackles in the Bama game, but Ivy is he garbage though, man. He garbage. He's trash. I'm okay. I'm okay with people saying that. No, okay. So answer this question. Who did good in the Bama game? Name me a player that did good in the Bama game. Like Logan just said, Ivy had 7 tackles. I just sent it to your phone. Louisiana. I just sent it to your phone. I understand we ain't there yet, OG. I understand that. But God dang, bro. We ain't improving. I'm not seeing improvement. That's all. Where's the improvement at, bro? Where's the improvement at? Hey, one thing I would not allow you to do is call kids on here bums. So, hey, Kane Bomb, if you think this is a channel for you to call kids bums, then we don't do that. You can say you don't like them or whatever, but we don't call kids bums over here, man. We don't call kids bums, man. We'll call you a bum, but we don't call kids bums, man. I sent it to your phone. I'll put it in the chat. Hold on. Even the kids I don't like, even the kids I don't think is good, I'm not calling them bums. What's good, T2Y? I sent it to your phone. I don't know why you didn't get it. So is everybody happy with? Is everybody okay with this loss? We okay with it? I know we have to move on from it. But is everybody okay with this loss? Like we okay with this? This is acceptable as a Miami Hurricane fan. This is acceptable. Like we're okay with this. This is acceptable for Miami Hurricane fans to be okay with us losing the way we lost. What's up, Louisiana? What's going on, Hurricane CJ? What's good?
What up, bro?
What's that? What's that? What it do? What it do? You know, I'm out here driving and shit like that, you know?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, I just I
Hey,
just po I just posted a true. You know what? If I would have posted, if Manny's not doing better, let's bring in Ken Dorsey. I think everybody would have been great with that.
hey, so what we talking about, man? Cause
You ain't been
you know,
you
I
ain't
was
been listening. You ain't
yeah,
been listening.
I've been come on, man. I just jumped on there. I'm always over the world, man. I'm always everywhere and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Um, I put a video out and I said, matter of fact, I'll play the video. I'm trying to figure out what I said wrong in the video.
Hey, Zo.
I, what's going on? I'm trying. I want to know what I said wrong in the video.
I just want to say, I just wanted to say that man had been at the university for 6 years, and the defense to look the way it looked, you had 6 years. You supposed to have your people in and everything.
Hey, turn that down. Turn that, Louisiana. Thank, Louisiana. I gotta mute his mic. Go ahead, CJ.
Yeah, but even Manny Diaz been at the University of Miami for 6 years, and for that defense to look like that after 6 years. Think about it, he was there for Mark Richt era. He was the coordinator. Now you the head coach for 3 years. So why's your defense even looking like that?
And all of those are his players. All of those are his
Exactly.
recruits. All of those are
Exactly.
his recruits. And
Exactly.
then Blake Baker was his guy that he hired, so he could call, so Manny could still call plays.
Yep, 6 years. Everybody, don't nobody pay attention to that. 6 years of Manny Diaz on defense, and it still look like that.
But no. It's the players' fault. It's the players'
Mm-hmm.
fault, man. It's the players' fault. And like I said, I didn't say fire Manny. I didn't say fire Manny. Did you see the video I put out?
Yeah.
So what did I say? If Manny does not get the job done this year, I'm tired of going looking for. They keep saying coaches with experience. What fucking coaches are out there with experience? What coaches are out there? And my thing is, how about think outside the box, right? Just think
Yep.
outside the box a little bit, right? If you hire Ed Reed, right? You hire him a consultant. Maybe you bring Jimmy Johnson in as a consultant to help him learn how to prepare. Because one thing I do know about Ed, the one thing I can guarantee you is you won't get your teams will not be unprepared.
That's
Your
true.
coaching staff will not be unprepared. Like Ed's not going to be calling plays and drawing them X's. His job is going to be to get those guys prepared. They'll be prepared. We won't be getting beat like we getting beat now. Okay? Miami's not
Can y'all
buying
hear
out
me?
Mario Christmas. Yeah, I had to put you on mute because on your GPS.
I turned it down. So I told you not to
No,
take me. Put me on mute.
I put you on mute because it was still going.
No,
It was still
I turned
going.
it down. It's on my other phone, you heard me?
Now it was still going. That's
So
when I muted you.
so we're
But
talking about what? Because in my eyes, right, I was there at the game, and Alabama ran the same shit they've been running for like the last 6, 7 years. Tight end to the left, they run it to the left. Tight end motion to the right, they run it to the right. It's the same bullshit, man. So my thing is, I'm trying to figure out how in the hell do Manny Diaz call all our blitz every third down, 38, 35, 3rd and 10. How do you do that?
hey Tron, do me a favor, bro, if you can. If you got Cash App, please don't send anything through Strength. Do your donate to Cash App and type in what you want me to say. and I'll do it. Don't say anything to YouTube. I'm tired of taking all my little bit of money. Like you donate $1,000, you get $200 after they take their money out. I agree with you. Like remember when we were sitting there and I said, why are we in a 3-3-5? If they're in the wrong, if they're in the pass play, they're gonna check to a run regardless. They ran the ball in the middle for 15 yards. They ran the ball in the middle for 15 yards. We was in a 3-3-5. A 3-3-5 is a high school defense, man.
I sit there and I wonder to myself, and I'm out there screaming and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like, "Hey man,
OG,
they're going to the left. They're going to the left."
OG, I don't think it's who has stopped it lately. I don't think that's what anybody's saying. OG, what I think it's saying is that Manny hasn't gotten better. He didn't even attack it. He hasn't gotten better at calling the plays. That's it's not who stopped it. We know Bama's a dominant team, but this ain't. If this was just Bama I'm talking about, it wouldn't be a problem. Georgia Tech did it to us. Georgia Tech, his last year coaching defense, Georgia Tech scored their first 3 possessions, touchdowns, went up and down the field on Manny Diaz. I was at that Liberty City boy. We was at that game together, right? Liberty City boy.
Right.
We was at that game together. We with Georgia Tech ran up and down the field on our ass. And let me finish Louisiana. All Louisiana. Louisiana. Let me finish. Let me finish. Because it's not just the Alabama game. Hold on, Louisiana. Let's see. Hold up. It was Virginia Tech that did it to us. Virginia did it to us. It got done to us in a bowl game. FIU did it to us. So it's not just Alabama doing it to us. It's a consistent thing with Manny. In every big game, we get blew out. We've won one time in like 5 big games. He's coached. We've won one time. Every other game we've got blown out. Not even close. Blowouts. It's not getting better. With a 10th year quarterback.
Kevin Hart.
But I'm the bad guy. Damn, somebody blowing up.
For real.
Damn, somebody phone blowing. This is Louisiana. You good, Louisiana? He muted his own mic. I ain't muted your mic. Yeah, he got his own mic muted.
Navigation system.
Listen. Hey, everyone runs a 3-3-5. Oh, if it's one thing I know about Hurricane Millie, he gonna get in here and disagree with me no matter what I say. That's one thing I've learned about Hurricane Millie, bro. That's one thing I learned about. If I say the sky's blue, he's gonna say no, the sky's not blue, bro. It's turquoise. It's turquoise. It ain't blue. It's turquoise, bro. It ain't blue.
Why are we always making excuses for this coach? I just don't understand that.
Everybody run. Like if I say the sky's blue, Millie gonna say, bro, it ain't blue, man. It's turquoise, man.
Bro, everybody running 3-3-5. Well, we gotta be like everybody else.
Everybody don't run a 3-3-5.
I know that.
We don't intend to run 3-3-5.
I don't understand why everybody making excuses for this head coach, quarterback. I don't understand it.
Because I just think people like disagree with me, to be honest with you.
I don't understand it at all.
Miami got the oldest team in college football. Miami. I thought experience was supposed to matter this year.
You see, Nick Saban don't care about no experience.
Nope.
Nobody don't talk about that. Everybody want to compare everything else, but don't want to talk about that.
I don't know what happened. I just don't. I don't get like.
Man, they've been there for 6 years. On defense.
Miller said that's not what he said. I can't go back because the chat moving too fast. So if that's not what you said, I apologize. If that's not what you said, I apologize. I ain't even. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Why don't nobody recognize Manny been there for 6 years and his defense look like this? Still.
Because people just don't get it. People like, and I want, like, it's not like I don't want him to succeed, bro. It's not like I don't want him to succeed. East Baltimore killing me right now. He said Alabama playing with IMG. Oh my God. I'm Junior Perez. I'm not even repeating that. I'm not repeating that, Junior Perez. I'm not even let you show that because you trying to get me and CJ in trouble. Liberty City, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
You was blowing up with all that. I thought you
Yeah,
about
I
to
don't know what
vibrate.
the fuck wrong with this shit, man.
I thought you were about to vibrate out the fucking all the video.
Damn.
Is there anything you know what bummed me out is I had over 350 likes on that on Facebook, right? I had over 350 likes on what I said on Facebook. And people over here killing me for what I said. What's good, Liberty City? What's going on, man? Liberty City.
Yeah.
What's going on? You sleep? You all right? You good, man?
I'm trying to let this shit clear up.
I'm gonna get the mic. Mike, what's going on? What's going on? What's good with you, man?
When I told you they was gonna be trash this year, this whole off season, no, just give them a chance.
I'm still giving him a chance. I'm talking about this one game and the pattern. That's what I'm talking about.
The pattern is you right on the Ed Reed thing, but are they gonna give Ed Reed the blink check to go get the staff that he want? Manny is 121 out of 130 in paid coaches. I know Reed ain't gonna worry about the pay, but are they gonna open up the bank for they can go get what they need?
So basically, what I'm saying is, Ed Reed will be there to make sure that they ass stay in line, right? That everybody falls in line with the program, right?
Yeah, he'll have a CEO role.
And hire the assistants hire the great assistants like Nick Saban does. Hire those great assistants, right?
But this is the thing I don't get. The guy that came from Mississippi State, what did he do for Manny?
What about old boy? What's the boy name? His brother's famous.
I'm talking about
the coach.
The consultant came from Mississippi State.
You talking about the coach? His brother Stoops.
Yeah, what did he do this for the game plan?
Stoops has been there for shit. Now I'm about to get kicked off. I got to kick somebody out. Yeah, I had to remember because I was about to get kicked off. Stoops has been there for 2 years. It hasn't done anything for 2 years.
Like, the game plan was so simple for Alabama. They ran simple plays.
I can tell you this here, man. It's not the OC. It's not the OC. I don't think it's Rhett Lashley.
Rhett Lashley looked
people saying
big games.
I understand, but answer this question: Who's the common denominator? Who's the common denominator in this, though, man? Do y'all not think Manny? Okay, if y'all don't think Manny controlling what Rhett does, man, Rhett ain't even saying that. Rhett like whatever, man. Rhett like Rhett.
I ain't think Rhett that type of man to let Manny solve.
I think he is. I think Rhett saying, I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna get another job somewhere and I'm gonna show y'all. That's what he's saying.
And the funny thing is, Alabama is so smart. They took the North Carolina running back coach and brought him over there just to beat out behind again.
Lashley might be trash in big games, but who's worse in big games, Lashley or Diaz?
I can't say it because we haven't seen Lashley call a play in a big game.
No. He's somebody said last he is trash in big games. Hurricane 205. So I'm asking who's worse in big games, Lashley or Manny?
Manny.
Because whether it was a coach, whether the only big game Manny ever won was against. He won two. I think the game we won, the bowl game when he first got there, him and Martin Rick, and he was defense coordinator in Notre Dame.
Y'all gotta understand, Manny ain't never played football, man. You have more years in football than Manny do.
But that doesn't matter because he went to college and he worked his way up the coaching tree and his daddy's the mayor and he's part of the Cuban American community and is Miami and Miami is Cuban and this and that.
Don't bring that up. You open up a whole another kind of virus saying that.
I'm bringing up what it is, man.
I know, and I live in Miami. I live through it, so it's
Hey, why am I going to lie? Just so people come into my. Am I going to lie so people don't just? I can't lie to people. Like I can't not lie to people. I have to say how I feel.
Yeah, but
I can't.
We know what it is.
Exactly. So I'm gonna let the people know. I don't care if people don't come to my streams or not. None of that matters. I'm not lying to people, bro. Like any other coach, they would be screaming for him to be fired right now.
If Manny was without his daddy, he'll be a head coach probably at HMM or Goldman. That's how bad he is.
There's nothing about him that screams Miami to me. Yeah. And you know what? And I truly rooted for Manny, wanted Manny, thought what I saw in Manny was going to be greatness. And listen to me, I'm not saying that he can't get there. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying fire him today. But am I wrong for this video?
No, you're not wrong because you were right. You have a right to voice your opinion. You didn't cuss. You didn't say go fire the man. You didn't call the president like you normally do.
Exactly. I ain't do none of that. I ain't did none of that, which I wanted to. I wanted to.
But Manny, it's like my child. My child is great at math, but she's struggling reading. You gotta choose something you're gonna be great in. You can't be sorry on all fronts.
And that's what he showed. Big game. That's what he is.
And what bugs me out about it is, like I say, I can get in here and take phone calls. No matter what I say, the fan base gonna feel the way they feel about me until they see me in public. And I had to take a million pictures. Liberty City Boy was there. Louisiana came with that. I had to stop taking a million pictures at the game. Oh, so what's good? So the same people that don't fuck with me, the same people that were walking into me shaking my hands at the game.
And you disagree on a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff, but nobody will call in and say what they have to say.
And I invite them.
And me, you be disagreeing on Facebook a lot.
But you see how many people didn't disagree with my post? Only a few disagree with my post.
Yeah.
On Facebook. Only a few disagree with my. That shit over 400 likes now.
Yeah.
Only a few on Facebook disagree with my post because people know I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I saw, man.
So what do you expect to see out of these next few weeks of games?
Huh?
What do you expect to see on Saturday?
Same shit.
Time out. Hold up. I think my speaker on my earphone are busted. I think my speaker on bust. I can't hear anything. What do I expect to see?
Same old shit.
I expect us to beat up on. I expect us to beat up on App State and Michigan State. I'll be at that game, probably crying.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna go to, Michigan State.
But I think my opinion is on this: the Miami as a college, they don't want to be great; they just want to be good. It's more of us fans that want us to be great.
Hey, Hurricane Millie, is that not what I said in my? Is that not what I said?
You can just look at a person and dismiss him. And people just looking at Ed Reed and dismissing him. Ozzie Newsome, one of the greatest.
Hold on. I'm trying to get to the point where I said that. Where I flat out said that I didn't want Manny fired right now. I want to play the season out and then make the decision. If it continues the way it's going right now, and that's what my post read, didn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
That's why people didn't get confused because people actually read my post. That's why I got so many likes. Then I had one guy say, I brought a basketball reference. I said Steve Kerr did. Well, everybody, basketball and football are totally different. Well, Steve Kerr was able to do it, and what's name wasn't able to do it with Brooklyn. But Steve Kerr changed the whole dynamic of basketball. His first year as a head coach in the NBA, not college.
Yeah,
And won a championship.
NBA, them guys coach themselves.
Well, I mean, not really because they couldn't win it with Mark Jackson. You know,
I think if they would have gave Mark Jackson one more.
Nah. You know what Steve Kerr did? He inserted Draymond Green and he let what's name just shoot the 3-point. He said just shoot threes because nobody shot threes before then. No team was shooting threes like that before then. None. Remember they said they wouldn't sustain it through the playoffs, and they sustained it through the playoffs. He let them guys play. He just did, and he played the guys who was best.
But can I say one thing about one player that I did not like?
Go ahead, you can say it about any player.
Bolden, where is his head at, man?
You bet not.
Did he get his cash and he forgot how humble he was last year?
Or is he going to turn into a Shaq the way every player has done under Manny?
Like he forgot how hard he had to work to get on the field last year, and how much leadership he showed last year. Not calling him a bum, but I just want to know. Hey,
please, yeah, don't. That's what I don't like. I don't like
call him a bum, but like, hey, you're going to be a first round pick.
Is
that
he?
Was the time, like he could be. He was projected to be one this year. That was the time to show, hey, in that Alabama game, hey, y'all go do what y'all gonna do. I'm finna light it up.
Hey, we got 122 in the chat and 64 likes. Can we please get the likes up, please? Can we please hit the like button? I ain't asking for nothing else. Just hit the like button, man.
Oh shit!
Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button,
I gotta
please.
go do your favorite thing. Yell at cashiers at Walmart. Our lives getting backed up.
Bro, there wasn't one register open.
Listen, man, I yell at my team leads all day. Hey, man, please open up these lines.
Bro, it wasn't one. Did I not show? I showed you that, right? There wasn't one register open, bro. I think they was playing. I think they were playing. Little Baby or something. The Baby or something. They was having a Soul Train line that motherfucker. Cause wasn't nobody working. I ain't going back to Walmart no more.
Don't do us like that, man.
Man, I'm dead serious, man. I pay. They don't need my damn support. How you need my support when I had to go in there, shop, buy all my own groceries? I had $450 worth of food. I bought all my own groceries, bought all my own stuff. Had to check myself out.
Listen, start using the online groceries.
Bag my own bag. No, I'll just go to what's the name from here on out? Because it's right up the street.
Listen,
I'm going to
online grocery.
No, I'm not paying. That's paying more. Going right.
It's not.
I am. It's not. You know where I'm going at? I'm going to what's that place that get all the big jugs of mayonnaise and shit, all the big old
Costco's.
Sam's Club. I'm going to Sam's Club.
That's still supporting the hustle.
All right, well, I'm going to Sam's Club then, because at least I know I get checked out.
Oh Lord, let me go yell at these cashiers, man.
Look at you. You got to go yell at yourself. Look at you. Tell me they want a damn raise. I'm gonna raise their give them a damn raise.
All right, be blessed, brother.
You too, Mike. Appreciate you, bro. Man, I had to check out my own groceries and everything at Walmart. That shit had me pissed off. It felt like I was back at the game again. If Miami go 11-1, us as fans still gonna be tripping. OG, come in and speak your piece, bro. Come in and speak your piece. I'm trying to figure out where you coming from right now. Because the only thing I'm doing right now is going by what I saw every big game. Right? So am I supposed to just sit back here and say? Am I just supposed to sit back here and say, you know what? We got dominated, but it was Bama. And we got dominated, but it was North Carolina. And every game he's had 2 weeks to prepare, we got blown out in. Except for one. Except for one. Since he's been coaching there. And since he's been the head coach. Except for one. He's won one big game. So what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to call it? And then I was the guy who really wanted Manny. So am I supposed to call it down the middle? Or am I just supposed to say, you know what, I don't know. What am I supposed to say? Explain to me what I'm supposed to say, OG. Cause I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to say. We have, like I said, we have one of the oldest teams in college football. All of the players there are players that he brought in. All the players are players that he brought in. We have a 6-year senior. I'm trying to figure out what am I supposed to say? I don't know. So I mean, I put the link in for you because I'm trying to figure out what if you can tell me something different. I'm here to listen to you, bro. I'm here to listen. I'm dead serious. I mean, for anybody who can tell me, I'm not jumping off the ship yet, but y'all remember the song from Titanic when they was leaning over the boat. I'm right there right now. I'm leaning over the boat right now, but I'm not jumping. But I am leaning a little bit. Y'all notice I'm paying Henry Lee no attention. Y'all notice I'm paying him no attention. Zero at all, none, zero, zilch. You can't troll over here tonight, brother. Won't happen. And I appreciate the 120. We got to 125 in the chat, man. I totally appreciate it. I didn't think I would get there. I don't know if the chat froze up or what. I don't know what happened. No, ain't nobody making no comments now. Let me go look. Like my chat froze up. Like super chat is bug. I mean, well, now it's back. My chat had froze up for a second. Got 131 in the chat right now. I appreciate that. 131 in the stream, man. App State. Yeah, I'm selling those tickets, but I'm giving away. I forgot what tickets I'm giving away. I'm giving away some other tickets, but phone lines are open, man. Anybody want to come in? Hurricane Logan, come in and speak your piece, bro. I know you got something to say. Hurricane Logan. Florida boy, come in and speak your piece, man. Junior Perez, Mike Williams, Cynthia, anybody, 863, y'all come in and speak y'all piece. I just put it in the chat, man. I want to know. Dale, come in and speak your piece, man. Because I truly want to know. Hurricane Millie, stop running from the chat. Stop running. Come on in. Come speak your piece. JP, I'm not going to listen. I've said what I had to say. If nobody else has anything to say, then I'm gonna put that up there. And I ain't even want to do that, but I'm gonna put that up there. Bring any head coach to this program ain't going to turn around 1 to 3 years. It's not the point of 1 to 3 years, OG. It's the point that Manny defense hadn't gotten better in 6 years, OG. 6. In 6 years, OG, Manny defense hasn't gotten better. In 6. So it's not about 1 to 3. He's been here for 6. He's not a new. He's a 2-year head coach, but he's not a new coach. All of these kids are his kids. All of these kids are his kids, and we're not seeing them get better. At least I'm not seeing them get better. 786 was on the other night. He said he's not seeing them get better. If you're seeing them get better, then let me. I'm not seeing them get better. And on the defensive side of the ball, and these are his kids. Really can't blame Manny. We have blame who hired Manny. I wanted Manny, so I can blame myself then, man. I'm blaming the leader of this team. I can blame Lashley. I can blame Rhett Lashley. I can blame Let. But answer this question: Was it Rhett's call to bring in? Oh hell! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fly guy! Fly A! Looking like the Rock. Looking like the Rock. Look at Fly guy. What's up? What's up, Aaron? Look at Fly. Hey, if you smell.
What's going on, Zo?
What's good, Aaron? What's going? Boy, you got the slick back. You got the Ray Bans on. Boy, you're looking good, man. You looking good. You looking like you looking and smelling like South Florida, brother.
Hey, listen, the wounds done healed, man. I licked all Sunday. We ready?
We ready? We ready?
We ready?
Give me some positive optimism then. What's going? What's goody? What's goody?
Look, here's what we got to know as the fan base, man. And I bleed orange and green. Went to high school with Antrell Rowe. My dad went to the school. I'm from the city. We got to be reasonable, man. We panicked when we hired Manny because we try to make Mark Richt accountable for his son's quarterback coaching. So he was going to go ahead and bounce. We knew that. He was not going to fire his son. So then we panicked. We hired Manny. Cool. Everybody likes Manny. Manny's a likable dude. Great. But the thing is, if you're going to come be the head coach and you're going to be coming into a scenario where everybody expects that 2017 defense, you play Bama the way we played Bama. I understand it's Bama. We all got to understand it's Bama, homie. But at least if you're going to do that, you got to be defensive. Manny's got to give us something to at least show us, hey, look, Miami was competitive. Yeah, Bama's going to get their shots in on play actions or they're going to hit here or there. And, maybe we can't score with them. We understand that. They're building the program back up. But to just be flat on both sides of the ball, to me, I don't even know. Like, he's got to figure out what he needs to do on the defense. But I think we're still going to be good with the competition because at the same time, you got to think about, man, we played a baby NFL team, man. Look what Bama did to everybody else last year.
All right, but also look at but Bama. There's nobody's there from last year. This is a whole new Bama. But Oak State walked the dog on Manny defense. North Carolina walked the dog on Manny defense. Manny's defense. Like I say, I was in Atlanta his last year defensive coordinator. The last 4 games, his last year defense coordinator, every team scored their first 2 drives against us.
Yeah.
And what I'm not seeing is him adjusting. I'm seeing him calling the same blitzes at the exact same time is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing him call the same blitzes, and they know, he's about to call. He know he's gonna call a blitz here. He ran a 3-3-5. Like I said, me and Louisiana Cam was sitting side by side, and I'm sitting there like, bro, he run a 3-3-5. Look, he run a 3-3. I said if they're in a pass play, they're gonna check to a run. I said there's no way they're gonna check to a run. They checked to a run and ran 15 yards up the middle. I seen it from the bleachers, from the seats I saw. So I know damn well the coaches saw it.
And that's the thing is we got to at least see, when it's not going your way, that's where the mind steps in, not the body. When you're being outmatched by somebody on a field or anything else that's physical, your body can only do so much. So the boys out there hitting, they trying to get to their assignments. That's where he's got to step in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where he, as the coach, needs to step in and understand, okay, what do I have in the secret book? Or those 2 plays that we don't like showing that we've been working on. And not to do with the whole game, but at least get that motivation. Let the guys get a big stop. Let the momentum swing. Do something. And, I'm still confident in us for the year because I think everybody else that we're going to play, Miami's got the talent, man. I mean, between Mallory and King and Cam and the receivers. I mean, I even saw the receivers were getting chances to get open. They just couldn't protect King.
Did you? No, they protect King. I remember it was 2 plays in a row where King had over 5 seconds to throw the football.
Yeah.
And he sat there and took 2 sacks. I'm sitting there like, yo, what the freak is he doing? He at least take off, but he's not healthy. I can agree with you, talent level, but Oklahoma State didn't have more talent than us. Duke didn't have more talent than us. North Carolina didn't have more talent than us. I can agree with you with the talent level because we've been a top 15 recruiting class for a long time. We have a talent gap. We have a talent gap, and we were definitely out talented against Alabama. My thing is, when is it? 6 years. People just act like he's been here for 2. It's been 6, and the defense hadn't gotten better. And remember last year, everybody wanted Blake Baker fired because of how bad defense was. I saw the exact same defense Saturday in Alabama.
Oh, yeah. If we come out against these other teams, if we play Tech and North Carolina and everybody else that we got on our ACC schedule that should be somewhat of a challenge, and we're giving up 30, I mean, at that point, the athletic director is accountable too. He's got to do his job for the fan base, and we have to understand that something needs to change. And you got to do it.
Why were we playing 7 yards off the line of scrimmage? I watched Virginia Tech against North Carolina play press man coverage. Virginia Tech played press man. When was the last time you seen Miami play press man coverage? Like, when was the last time?
2017.
What happened? Like, I just don't like I say, even in my video today, and I don't know if you saw the video last night, but I didn't say fire Manny. I didn't say hire I didn't say fire Manny and hire Ed Reed. I said if Manny doesn't get the job done, I want Ed Reed. That's what I said. And like I said, you don't have to everybody say experience. They like what's name said, bro. They can give him the open checkbook and hire all of the best assistant coaches there is. I just know that he's gonna hold everybody accountable, and that's sometimes what you need. Sometimes you don't need the best X's and O's guy. You see, Belichick wasn't the greatest X and O guy. You see what happened when Tom Brady left. We all thought it was Belichick. It was actually Brady. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to be the best X and O's guy. You just have to know. You have to know what coaches to hire, who to put in what positions, and a lot of coaches get consultants. Get them a great consultant because one thing I can tell you is Ed Reed will not allow those guys to come out there unprepared. If they lose, they're going to lose prepared.
Yeah.
We come out there flat. We come out there flat. What's going on, T2Y? My bad. What's good, T2Y?
What's good,
T2Y?
man?
Hey, T2Y, this area. I know you know Aaron, but it's probably the first time I'm seeing him on camera, man. Look at this. Look at him looking all cool down there. So I got to go get on his yacht. Man.
My question is, when are we gonna get on Reed Lashley's ass?
I'm not gonna get him.
He was calling them plays on offense. When we gonna get on his ass?
You know why I'm not gonna get on him? Because, like I say, I feel like the quarterback is limited.
He don't get no pass. He got Garcia and Tyler Van Dyke. If King ain't working,
I don't think he's making it. I don't think he can make that decision though.
Well, I don't think he can. Now we saw King went into that medical tent.
I don't think he can make that decision though. I don't think the decision is up to him.
3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Why we doing a running back dive and all that? Why are we going up the middle when we can't get past that front 7?
Did you see the 3rd and 2 on the goal line when the wide receiver was wide open and De'Aaron King threw it? The ball was so slow. The defensive back was 5 yards behind him, and he still broke it.
Came in and put their hand in there. I saw that.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's calling them plays? Who's calling them plays?
That play should have been a touchdown.
But who's calling them plays?
I'm saying that play should have been a touchdown.
Who got King running up the middle on the goal line? Cam ain't good enough? Why will you have King running for? Come on, man. We gotta stop, man. Reed Lashley, ain't no way in hell Reed Lashley should be getting an anointment. And
I'm not anointing Rhett. What I'm doing is looking at 6 years. Listen.
That's a good point.
I'm holding the captain of the ship accountable. Listen, I can say everything bad about Rhett. I can. But the one thing I can't, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know. I know for a fact he can't make no decision on who he wants to play quarterback. That's not on him, man. Even though he's the offensive coordinator, that's not on him.
Well, like I said, every single offensive plays was not called by Manny. Manny is not an offensive guy. He put that offense in Reed Lashley's hand.
No, he didn't. He didn't put it. He put the offense, but he didn't give Rick the players he wanted.
Rick came there with his own playbook. When
I said the players. I said the players. He ain't giving the players.
Reed Lashley in that press conference, is we gonna see that playbook open this year? He said he thought it was already open last year. That's when I knew we was in trouble.
I mean,
we saw was vanilla. We saw vanilla ice cream melted out on the porch, and a dog licking it up last year.
That's what you're gonna see when you got Kevin Hart playing quarterback, man.
Reed Lashley called them offensive plays. Them 3rd and 8.
You can disagree all you want to.
I hear you. I feel what bro's saying though, man. Like at some point you can't hang it all on Manny. Yeah,
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. He's the guy who gets. Listen. Listen, I can blame it. I can hang it all on him because I'm telling you, if somebody get fired, the whole staff gets fired. Manny goes, the whole staff goes. Manny pulled the strings and made the decisions of who he wanted. He pulled the strings and made the decision of who he wanted to play quarterback, running. Listen, Manny has more control than people. People don't want to. Not just that. I'm looking at everybody last year, right? Blame Blake Baker for that defense.
When you call in the plays, that's who gonna get blamed.
But Blake wasn't calling the play. Even Manny said Blake was even helping Blake.
We talking about the offensive side though. We know Manny ain't calling the offense. So
he don't have nothing to do with it. And if he did have something to do with it, why did you hire Red in the first place?
Why am I defending him? I'm not defending Blake. I'm just saying, hey, I don't have to defend Blake. Blake's sitting there smiling at my ass. No, I don't. I never said I love Blake Baker. It's what it is. See, this is why I say people bug me out. Before I even said anything about Blake, I've always talked about the games when Manny was defense coordinator. His last 2 seasons, all the big plays he gave up his last 2 seasons as our defense coordinator. Those are the things I went back and looked at. I went to those games. I watched those games. So what I was saying was we're blaming Blake Baker, but Manny's actually calling plays. That's all I said. I don't give a shit about Blake Baker.
Did you hear what you just said though?
What?
You ain't holding Red Lashley accountable to shit.
Are you gonna hold De'Aaron King accountable? Who I'm blaming it on?
De'Aaron King.
No, I blame it on. I blame it on. I blame.
But watch this. Watch this. He need to play better.
You are De'Aaron King defender. I was there. I was in the stadium.
No, I'm not. I was there too.
You are a De'Aaron King defender.
I'm right with you, but I'm gonna also say he need to play better. He do. But watch this. You can't tell me you sat in that game like everybody else. Like Coach Hayes talked about on his tape. Everybody did a breakdown of that shit.
Why you bring?
Derek King wasn't running for his damn life.
Was he running for his life? Was he running for his life?
Wasn't blocking for that man at all.
Bro, like I said, I watched
4-5 seconds. How many plays was that?
Hey, it was plays. No, look, bro, not to cut you off. It was plays where he had time and it looked like he held on to the ball, but we emptied the backfield. We had 4 receivers to one side. We didn't have a back or a tight end in chipping, and now you only got 5 linemen trying to block 5 people. You don't have time to throw them routes. So that's more so on the OC than it is the quarterback. And when he threw the ball quick, he was over 80% passing, and then when you tried to throw it deep, and you didn't give him no.
He was 12 for like 13 for like 15 yards. Actually,
nah, bro, you exaggerating.
They put it up on a jumbotron. They put it up on a jumbotron. More better. No, it was somewhere. It was like 12 or 13, for like 15 or 16. Bro. It was on the jumbotron. No, it was not. No,
go look it up.
I'm about to pull it up.
What Zoe saying is true.
I'm about to pull it up.
Quarter, they pulled it up.
I'm about to pull it up.
But he didn't have
you're not.
18 for 19.
Yes.
He was 18 for 19.
Listen.
I'm
He was 18 for 19 for 129 yards.
That was in the second. I'm muting y'all because you're not. I'm muting right now. I'm muting right now because I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull it up. They put it.
It was on.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is in the first half when they put that shit on the jumbotron, he had threw over 10 passes for under 20 yards, bro.
No.
Yes, it was.
It was at about 60.
I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to pull it up. Huh?
God, let me ask y'all something. And this is gonna be way off topic, but I figured I'd throw it out there while he looks it up, man. Is it Tyler next year? Is it Van Dyke next year? What are we gonna do,
bro? It's Garcia.
It's Van Dyke.
I see that. I'm stuck, man. I'm telling you, I don't know.
I want Garcia.
It don't matter who that.
Put Garcia in there.
No matter who that. That offensive line is terrible, bro. It's terrible.
Yeah, we do need the line on both sides.
Hey, Liberty City boy. Do you remember that? You remember when they put them stats up at the jumbotron when they pulled them up at the first?
Like 18 and 19, something like that. Yeah, I seen that.
Thank you.
What he said, 12 or 19. He didn't say how many yards.
No. He said it was like 18, 19 yards.
129.
No, that's
129.
That was the second half.
You said the man was under 20 yards.
Bro, you not listening to me. Stop fucking talking and listen. You not listening. I said when they pull because you talking and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's serious.
The man just told you was wrong.
He told you the second half. He didn't tell me I was wrong. Liberty City boy.
When you said he threw 12 passes for 15 yards, I said when he got to 12 passes, he was well over 100 yards.
No, he was not. Liberty City boy. When they pulled that shit up in the first half, it was like 5 minutes after going in the first quarter before he defeated that long before he completed that long pass. What did them stats say? What was them stats around? I can't say exactly, but he had completed over 10 passes for under 20 yards or something like that.
No, he didn't, bro. No, he didn't.
Yes, you're not gonna.
I don't know what quarter it was. It was something said 18 and 19 for like 100 and something yards.
Me, bro.
It was 129
I'll kick you out. I'll kick you out. All that shit you talk to me when you talk all that shit on the phone, I'll kick your ass out. I ain't forgot about that shit. They ain't get that shit twisted now.
So get me in there.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, JP?
God. Man, I was trying to get that T2Y.
You gotta get that T2Y. I wish I could pull that shit up. It was, bro, he threw for over 10 passes. They put that shit up on the jumbo.
You trying to get at me? Who?
No, JP? I'm trying to get T2Y. You said something about the OC, man, about Lashley.
Yeah, what up?
You trying to put on Lashley, but hold up.
Who calling the plays on offense? Just let me know.
Yeah, you're right. But hold up. Go back a couple years ago. Who brought in Enos?
Listen.
Hold on.
Talking about Alabama versus man. We're not going back to Enos. Who called them plays on Saturday, bro?
I feel you. But who brought in Enos a couple years ago?
We passed Enos, bro. Manny fucked up and brought
Bro,
in
I'm trying to
Enos. He
show
got
you.
rid of
I'm
him.
trying to show
He
you
got
a
rid of
pattern,
him.
though. Hold up. I'm trying to show you something. Who brought in Enos?
Pattern.
Manny.
All right. How did Enos look when he was coaching here?
He looked terrible. He called plays that took too long because our offensive line couldn't handle.
All right. Now, before Enos came here, everybody was raving about him. All right. He left. How's
Everybody
he doing now?
was raving about. I wasn't raving about him because the man ain't had no freaking resume. Only thing the Miami fans was going crazy for Enos because he had Alabama on his freaking resume where he ain't never called no damn plays at Alabama.
Actually, he had a resume.
Right, well, look, so that's one strike.
He did. He had a resume with Arkansas. He had a resume with Arkansas. He did have a resume. He did have a resume with Arkansas.
Hold on. But that's one strike against Manny right there, because Manny's the one that brought in Enos too. So now he brought in Lashley. Everybody was hyping Lashley. He brought in Lashley now. Now Lashley looking like like questionable. So is it either Manny don't know how to pick an OC or something else going on between Manny and these OCs behind the scenes that we don't know about?
Hey, but check this out, bro. Before, now I hear what you're saying. So like, go back to last year. If we don't have as many drops from our receivers, Rhett don't really have that bad of a year. Yeah, he got the game against Clemson where he kind of nutted up, but he don't really look like a bad OC last year. Now I feel what you're saying on the Manny situation, but it felt like you was about to say Enos is doing good at Maryland now. But think about it. Who was his head coach?
That's not what I'm saying.
His head coach is Mike Locksley, who was the offensive coordinator too. So that's an easier fit for him rather than a defensive coordinator hiring you and saying, look, you got total control over the offense. And then he got Jaron Williams end up being his quarterback. We saw he ain't it. The offensive line wasn't it. We dealt with drops. You know, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago when I was on with Zoe that Enos, he's not that much worse than Lashley. It just seemed worse because of the system. Lashley gave us the same amount of production, but it was more like palpable. We could.
I just feel like we giving, like Zoe said, I feel like we giving Manny a little too much, a little too much breathing room with this one. Like it's two OCs he got now.
Nah, for sure. Like I say, I agree with you and Zoe on that point 100%. But it ain't like Lashley, like my boy saying, Lashley just can't skate by with what he did on 3rd and 7. He can't skate by with 5 straight run plays of the same type.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Without no type of accountability.
I'm not disagreeing with any of what y'all saying about Red, right? I'm not disagreeing with anything y'all saying about Red. All I'm saying is who the common denominator.
It started up top, man.
That's all I'm saying. Like, who's the common denominator? I'm gonna find these damn stats. I'm
Lashley ain't off the hook either. Shit. He ain't off the hook.
I didn't. That's my whole thing is. I'm just saying who's the common denominator. Is that like who's the common denominator? Like right now, all right, put it away. I remember one time where our defense could actually carry our offense. Right now, our defense can't carry their book bags, bro.
We don't have no defense.
I'm saying. But this whole defense is Manny Diaz because he's been in for the whole time. He's been in 6 years. So every defender here, he recruited. Every last one of them.
So
that's a fact. Even if it was the position coach that recruited them, they recruited them to your system.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time we were even in a game? I remember growing up, man, and even up to the 2000s, Miami always had a back that was dangerous. When was the last time we came into a game where they even talked about our back or the running game?
Right,
they can't get past the damn line of scrimmage.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. These cats run 22 miles an hour, 210 pounds. I mean, pure physical specimen of what you think would be a main ACC back or whatever. Man, they can't even get it away from the line because they're starting 2 yards behind the line. By the time they get the handoff and get to the line, it's done.
For one, we keep calling these sorry-ass plays up the damn middle with this man. We don't utilize our talent. Man,
you know what I can say, Tom? You know what I can say? People not realize like when you have a defensive head coach, right? When you have a defensive head coach, right? I got you, OG. When you have a defensive head coach, right? They typically don't let offensive coordinators open up game. It took Nick Saban to finally hire Lane Kiffin to say, open up the offense because we're losing. Because we can't win championships right now. So Nick Saban had to start to say, okay, I'm not just going to run the ball anymore. So they hired Lane Kiffin. That's what they've been doing ever since. Like my thing with Manny is he gonna is he gonna what's good? Is that ever gonna happen? Because like people act like we don't have talent. Like, I think we have talent. I think we have talent on offense.
For all this, bro. I can shut all this down, bro. I can
So shut it down for me.
All right, look, the 37 call was Manny them. That was Manny them call. They told Rhett them. Run the ball. We punt it back to us. Our defense shut them down. We get the ball back. Bro, we literally explained this 30 times on the show the other night. I was like, listen, they told them to punt the ball, just play it safe, run the ball. 37. We don't want to give up no turnover, and we'll get the ball back, and we'll stop them. And it didn't work like that. That's all it was. Simple as that. Like,
that's the 37 call you talking about.
Like, you can't blame him for that.
What you call that though? What you call that though? That's called playing scared, right?
No. What you talking about? Every coach do this. Yeah. Like, a lot of coaches do this.
So we got a third down.
I mean, by definition,
we ain't got no belief in our we got no belief in our team that we could get a first down. So we just gonna do something stupid and get them the ball back.
Yeah.
So you don't believe in your defense? You don't think your defense can stop that? You don't think Nick Saban?
You don't believe in your offense, so your offense can't get a first down. Your offense can't march down the field.
Nick Saban think the same way. Nick Saban did that.
It's the first two drives of the game, though, bro. I can see if it was like the last two in the final 2 minutes on defense.
Why we giving them the ball back when they scoring on every fucking drive?
Right. That don't make no sense to even think that way.
No, this was way
why you weren't
it's 0-0 at that time.
You weren't even as spirited. You real spirited.
It was 0-0 at the time. It was 37, bro. What are you talking about?
Bro, they don't understand. I saw this shit first through my own fucking eyes.
And I didn't see it. I wasn't there. I wasn't there with you. I wasn't there with you, man.
We saw this up close in person, bro. The emotion that we felt in there. I got two Alabama fans next to me asking me what the hell was that on third down.
And I lost my car after the game, and I walk around for like 3 hours, and I come back and see T2Y phone dead, his phone dead, waiting on a damn Uber, and I lost my damn car. Damn it! That's how bad it was.
Hey, no, bro. Defensive coaches do this a lot, bro. This is what I said. I understand that we all frustrated, and that was a dumbass call. But at the same time, a defensive coordinator like, okay, we're gonna stop y'all. We're gonna stop them and get the ball back, bro. That's all we're gonna do.
I feel like that makes sense in a tight game. Not a game where you clearly outmatch your personnel.
Oh, you got Lou Hanley. You got Lou Hanley as your opponent.
You gotta take some kind of risk.
I don't lose control of the chat. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I ain't even. Against the grain. Against the grain. Hold the chat down. I can't take it anymore. I don't lost the chat.
Let me ask you this. When it was third and long for Alabama, did Nick Saban say, hey, call a play to give Miami the ball back? No, he did the first time. He threw him down the field, and he scored on our bitch ass.
They was scared, bro. It wasn't no energy when we first came in there. I wasn't hyped for the Hurricanes. Nobody was jumping up and down.
Oh no, intimidated. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why I think that, because the players and the team say they was good. It was good. It was great after. It was good.
Man, yeah, okay.
We y'all watch that film about the game than they was.
Hey, y'all watch that Coach Hayes breakdown when he broke down the film?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, that shit was great.
I broke it down.
And you know, tell me, you know what I'm mad at? You know what I'm mad at? He had 500 people in the chat. If everybody would have donated $1, he would have made some money. He lost money on that video.
Oh shit!
He lost money on that video. Like they demonetized the shit. He did that shit for 5 hours. He had 470 some people in the chat. If everybody would have sent $1 to his PayPal, or his Cash App, he would have been good. If everybody would have sent $1, man, he did. That was fucking bananas what he did.
Who that was earlier before I got in and said something about the T2Y? I think it was T2Y about the Enos and
that's me right here.
Comparisons. That's a good comparison, because I seen Dan Enos this weekend at Maryland coaching that game, and I'm like, oh shit, their offense look efficient. Like, oh shit, like what the fuck was this? Because Dan Enos looked like he called plays. He looked like somebody.
Like I said, he got Mike Loxley, who is an offensive coordinator too. Mike Loxley ain't gonna let him come out here and call
that. So against the grain. So you just made my point for me. when you have a defense coordinator as your head coach, they try to
Yeah.
slow your offense down.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I said. That's what
I
I'm talking
agree
about.
with you, bro. I agree with
Yeah.
you 100%.
No, but
But
Mike
somebody
Locksley,
else made it. Go
you
ahead,
know
bro.
what Mike Locksley did though? You know what Mike Locksley did? He just told Enos, we not running underneath the center. Put him in the pistol and it's still effective. It's the same thing. It's the same. It was the same as that playbook. Don't know I know offense.
That's it.
It's the same as that offense, bro. He just got in
We
the
ain't
pistol
got
instead
no
of the
O
I
line,
formation.
bro.
I mean,
We don't have line.
We
so he
don't have
did.
an O line, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you got to scheme around that though. You got to
They
be
not
able to throw
doing
the.
it.
All I know, Coach
They
Hayes'
not doing
video,
it.
man.
He running right
Bro,
into the
No. He
people with
was.
damn
That's the
defense.
problem, though. He
Right.
was doing it when
I
Diaz.
can't say.
Mr. Young,
First down.
time I'm mute. I got to read a donation. Mr. Young, $5 donation.
I'm gonna tell you
We
exactly
need
what
we
it
need
was.
we need an alpha male and head coach. That's all I'm saying. I need to be the head coach. I need to be the head coach. I hire Derek as my offensive coordinator. I hire Liberty City Boy, my defensive coordinator. I hire Against the Grain as my wide receiver coach.
And you right, 'cause that's what
I
we
have
need, man.
OG
I
King as
ain't
my
coaching
linebacker
Coach.
coach.
I'm not coaching Coach.
Manny
You
don't
gotta
hold
coach. You
nobody
gotta coach them
accountable,
all.
Yeah,
dog.
I'm
Gotta coach
not.
them all.
You don't hold
I go in there
nobody
recruiting
accountable.
office with
Look,
Mike
all right.
Rum.
So what? I mean, look. Well, everybody. I can't even say so. What the whole offense thought it was the RPO offense, but a lot of people don't know that it's not Lashley. Like it's the quarterback decision. They got three options in that play. It's up to Derek King to make the right option in that, and he
Right.
made. And sometimes he do not pass the ball. He gets scared at the last second. He'll get to the running back, and that's why Cam looks sorry because that's a bad read. That's a whole bad
Nah.
read now. All of a sudden,
All right. I got you.
that's a whole bad read.
It's not. That's not every run though. Cam looked sorry on his
No.
own. It was like
See,
maybe
this
two
is what
times.
I'm not finna let y'all do this. I'm not finna let y'all do the Cam. People don't know
Man,
RPO offense
you
is
can't put the blame on Cam.
80% on the quarterback. This is why I be trying to tell people.
And all I'm saying, look, hey, whoever ain't watch that film
Cheney is our
breakdown, go
best
watch
running
it, go
back.
back
So
and watch it, and he gonna point out all the coaching mistakes that he saw.
Can I say something? Can I say something? And
yeah.
I'm gonna keep going back to this. Hold up, there. Hold up. I just want to say something that I want to let OG. I need to let OG Kane say something because he has to come in. So when I finish, let me say this. All I want everybody to do is look at how Cam Harris played in the first quarter and part of the first half with Derek King at quarterback and against Oklahoma State, and then look how he played the rest of the game with somebody else at quarterback. I'm naming no name. I'm naming no name. He ran for about 400 yards against Oklahoma State.
But he didn't run RPO. When Perry took him in the game, he don't run RPO. RPO
exactly.
is the Derek King offense.
Now OG, what's good, OG?
Man, I'm just been trying to get in forever. I done missed a whole lot trying to get in. trying to get into the. No, I'm talking about trying to get into the stream. I done missed damn near the whole show.
No, I put the key in for you twice.
Yeah,
I put it in for you twice.
It kept spinning. It kept spinning. Then it gave me the code.
It did.
Oh, okay.
It did.
Then it gave me the code that browser,
right.
Not your mic block and stuff.
Yeah, if you're not in a stable internet, sometimes it'll do that because it kicks me out. Like when you see people things spin, it'll kick me out. It'll kick like I got kicked out the other day. Coach Hayes, the same thing. When you have guests on, it'll kick them out. Against the Grain was in. How long you had to host the show against the Grain? About 10 minutes by yourself because it kicked me out and I had to get back in. So it'll kick a lot of times if your internet connection isn't good, it'll kick me out. But my bad. Go ahead.
Everybody keep talking about everybody see Coach Hayes show. Zoe, you saw it. You was in the chat. I was in the chat. Everybody saw Coach Hayes. All the stuff y'all talking about is everything Coach Hayes said. It's not just one thing. It's the players, the coaching,
everything.
It's everything y'all talking about.
Time out. Let OG have it. We all talk. Let OG have it for a second.
Everything y'all talking about. Now, I know everybody, I ain't gonna lie, because I can type stuff and I can go in the comments. But if I just want to talk about everything, I'll be typing forever. So I make certain points and try to make it small, you know what I'm saying, to get my point across. Bottom line, Coach Hayes basically saying we ain't there yet as a program. It takes 5 years. I'm not gonna be tripping. I'm not gonna be tripping hard.
He said that too, but he also called me, and he'll tell you he called me during the game and said, "Zoe, why are these coaches not coaching these defenders up? Look on the sideline."
I heard
They
him
just
say
say,
that.
"All
He,
right." So I mean, but
he
he's
said that.
all.
But
I just said that
let me
shit.
finish. What I'm saying is, I get all that. That's what I said. All of it is an issue. All of it is an issue.
But who
But
picked who? I
I
got a
give,
question for you. I got a question for you, OG.
I give coaches 5 years to get a
I
program back together. Now, if he don't get it back together, we keep saying the same thing after 5 years. Then I'll be on board of
but
hey,
but
you just can't
OG,
get the job done.
OG, I got a question. I didn't say he couldn't get the job done. I said if he can't get it done after this year, he need to go. OG, I got a
I know
question for
what
you.
you
I
said. I'm talking
disagree.
about the
OG,
fan
tell me,
base.
OG, I got a question for you. He's
Yeah.
had the defense for 6.
Okay. That ain't being a head coach.
I'm saying no, he's at the defense for 6 though, and
Okay.
his defense isn't getting better. Why is that?
Well, number one, you got scheme, execution, you got coaching, technique, fundamentals.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
a lot. It's a
You got
lot to play in the
and you got
defensive
hold
side.
on, and you got the players.
Yeah.
it's his defense and his players. Every player that's on the defense he recruited, every single one.
When I say players, I mean the talent wise.
Yeah.
Every
There's a talent
player.
gap against Alabama.
Hey,
What
but
about North
Zoe,
Carolina? What about North
Zoe,
Carolina and these other teams that he's given up so many yards against? And these are his players.
but
These are
Zoe,
the players
check
that
this
he
out,
recruited now. Oh, these are the players that he recruited, the players that he picked. And we got a top 10 recruiting class in this. And we got top 15 recruiting class in this. So this is his team, the team he put together. He's even had guys graduate
but
Okay.
Zoe,
and brought him better. So this is all him for 6 years.
but Zoe,
Okay. But when I
right
went
though,
back
that
and looked at the
game changed though.
when I
Huh?
went back and looked at the game, just like Coach Hayes, and that's why I kept putting in there. I said when Coach Hayes said it's okay, but when I say it, nobody listens. The same thing you be saying, Lonzo, ain't that right?
Oh
You be
yeah.
saying the same thing.
Go
Now,
back and look at it.
what I'm saying is, when I went back after I got out of my fandom during the game, because I was going up during the game, after I went back and looked at the tape twice, you had
Mm-hmm.
plays and the scheme was there, but it wasn't being executed.
Thank you. I said that. I felt like it was there, but the scheme
So
was there. They wasn't executing.
answer this question. But you
Hold on.
still put.
Go ahead, man.
So why is that though? Why is that?
That's what
Why
I
are
want
they
to know.
not executing?
Why they're not? That's what I want to know. Why they're not? If he's the guy, he's a leader. He's been doing it for 6 years. Why is he picking the wrong guys? Because it has to be something that he's doing because he's picking every player.
So when I told this
Lying,
when I talked to Coach Hayes, bro.
Derek, you
I
talk,
got you.
Derek. When you come on here, you talk offense, Derek. I was just messing with you.
No. But
Okay,
I'm gonna just say one thing on defense. Now I'm gonna shut up because like you let talk all this.
I'm not just gonna blame coaching.
When he get when we got in position, they was in position. They just ain't making no tackle.
That's why I said it's
Okay.
a thing.
Why?
Exactly, looks horrible too.
Okay, I'm not. If all of that is the case, right, and I can agree with all of that, right. The one thing that you all have to agree with me is he picked the players. He put the players in the game. He picked the player that he wanted to play, and it's his scheme. So why are they not? He picked everybody on that team is handpicked by Manny. So who's the common denominator?
Manny.
That's all I'm saying. That's all for 6 years. For 6 years, he was defensive coordinator. He picked everybody he wanted. When he
North Carolina is the one that got me last year, homie. I mean, that was the one that really opened my eyes. Kane's family. When we saw what North Carolina did last year to us, as not only the team but as a fan base, you can't be no defensive coach and sit there and let somebody like North Carolina do that to you.
What they call?
But he fixed that.
What did Matt Brown say though? That game right there is the same game that got him fired at Texas. That exact same scheme. That exact scheme is the same shit that got him fired at Texas. He ran the exact scheme at Texas when they played against. Who they play against? That ran for over 400 yards against Texas.
Fired him the next day.
And they fired his ass the next day. That was the exact scheme.
Bro, what had me rolling watching that Coach Hayes was when he showed us dropping back into coverage with no receivers. He is dropping back into coverage with no receivers. Who's coaching that?
We didn't play.
Who's coaching that?
Bro, we didn't play man-to-man coverage. We didn't play press man the whole game.
Scared.
We play man coverage like 80% of the time, though.
I said press man. Yeah, we play man coverage 10 yards off the ball.
You got dudes dropping back in the coverage, covering nobody.
So
Yeah,
we playing. They're playing man zone.
Ends losing containment and peeking in the inside too. You also had that there too.
You had a lot of that. I'm not
coaching though.
I'm not disagreeing with nothing. All I'm saying is the common denominator. And like I say, listen, just a good conversation.
The common denominator is the head coach.
This is a good conversation to have because as we've all been on here, right? Not one person said fire Manny. As we've all been on here, not one person has said fire Manny. Not one person said, fuck Manny, I don't think Manny had a job. Not one person has said that. All of us has just said what we see. That's it. We've said what we see. I'm trying to get more better Kane back in. If I don't hear no noise in the background, you got a lot. Make sure that noise going away. You got your window, bro. You had a lot of noise in the background, like a lot. I couldn't hear nothing.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did. Every time if I mute you, that was you, bro. When I mute you, I could like you could see you had a lot of noise in the background. When I muted you, it got quiet, more better. I don't like when I'm like for real, more better. You had a lot of noise in the background. I don't mute nobody unless they got a lot of noise.
Man, you just mad at King, man. You just mad at King, so you muted me.
I ain't mad at King, man. I ain't mad at King, man.
So
nobody.
Don't King, man.
Well,
I
got something against King.
I to show y'all the King back. It's aggressive.
Zoe, you don't like King?
No, bro. I don't hate King. I don't think he's that guy that everybody think he is. That's all. That's my opinion. Why? I don't want this. I want time out. You already know who I said I want to play quarterback this year. Let's go. Don't go there. No, you know who I want to play quarterback this year.
Who you want to play quarterback?
The guy that I didn't want. The guy that I didn't want. See, there you go, Jim. Who got noise in the background now? Who got noise in the background right now? Somebody just had noise in the background. Man, look at y'all. Look at me on the sideline, man. Y'all look at me on the sideline, man.
Hey, man. See, that's
what
you want to do right there.
Look, that was me. I stuck on the field. I snuck on the field, man, and took that picture.
Yeah, I got one question for you though, bro.
What's up, big bro? What's going on? What's up, little bro? You know how we do, man. You know, ain't nothing, man.
Yeah, it's all good, but at the end of the day, man, Manny got to step his game up. But he hired specific people. He did go and make some changes, try to make some adjustments because he went out and hired some new people. But if you're gonna hire offensive coordinator, dude, all I'm saying is this: Red Lashley is calling them plays. Y'all can sit here and say, yeah, he told him not to on this one play out of the whole damn game. But Red Lashley is the offensive coordinator. And y'all just letting him off the hook. Don't want to give him no blame. All y'all want to say is his own Manny.
We can do a Red Lashley show. I have no problem with that. We can do a show on Red Lashley, dead serious, and I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
the only reason why I did this show here, and I never come on Tuesday, was because when I put the little post out about Manny. Like everybody, OG, you know I was the biggest Manny. OG, was I not the biggest Manny advocate? I wanted him at Miami. And I don't want him to be fired. It's not like I want him fired. I did this show in response to what people were saying. So that's why this isn't a Red Lashley show. It's about, okay, Manny's been here 6 years. What does he need to do to get better? Because we can blame Red, we can blame what we want to blame, all the players, we can blame everybody. But at the end of the day, if he don't get better, he's not gonna have a job. So what can we do to help this man save his job?
I'm gonna say this real quick.
I can't hear.
Time out. Let Mo better come in. Then you next, T2Y. Let Mo better than you next, T2Y.
I just want to ask everybody on the panel a question that's talking. All right, Ed Reed, I ain't got no problem with you saying Ed Reed, head coach, and all this other stuff. But it's gonna come down to the same problem Manny has. Miami ain't gonna damn pay nobody to come and coach this team the way we need to pay. They ain't gonna pay nobody.
They paid all these. They didn't pay all these assistants. All these assistants getting paid.
Hold on. So you telling me if Ed Reed the head coach, Miami gonna open up that book and say, hey, go get whoever you want. Now they ain't never did that shit. They gonna go just pay
They
somebody.
did it. They did it this year.
Pay you big bucks.
Yeah, they get
They
paid healthy.
No.
One boy get
They
paid real good.
did it this year. They did this year
If
with
we
Manny.
had, if that's the
They
case,
did.
we
They
would
did it this
already have
year.
a big name coach.
No. I'm saying they did it. All them assistants, all them assistants that everybody got is all the assistants everybody wanted. Let's be real, man.
You don't think
Yeah, and it's them assistants first year.
God, who's better, Red Lashley or Bill O'Brien?
Bill O'Brien.
Only one of us
been.
Only one of us been a head coach in the NFL and coached real superstars. That's another thing we got to think about, fam. We went up against the strongest of the strongest and the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I get it that the way we lost because we're so passionate, but it ain't all over. Manny need to figure the defense out. I really do. Look, I got a gut feeling about the quarterbacks that we have coming in. And I know I don't want everybody to jump on me if you want to jump on me. I support King. I like King. I'm a huge advocate. But I'm not a big fan of my quarterbacks being 5'11", 5'11 and a half.
5'5".
Come on, man. Give me somebody that can see over the line. Alabama's line is 6'4", 340. The quarterback 5'11".
Miami's ever done that. Most of our quarterbacks always been 6'3".
5'3".
Come on.
He's 5'3".
We can't go
He's
off
5'3".
He's
5'3".
Alabama got a
Don't you in your life compare Derrick King.
Don't you compare
King
to Johnny Manziel.
You better not do that. You better not do that. Don't do that.
He talking about height.
That's only you do. What? Johnny Manziel but he could actually play.
Let me explain something.
You can't say D. King on the play. Come on, man. In the country,
can he play?
He in the top 10 quarterbacks in the whole country. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what none of y'all say. He in the top 10.
This happens to every dynasty, man. You know what I'm saying? And I asked
it's a cycle.
I asked the Bama fan, and I said, "What y'all gonna do when Nick Saban gone?" You know what his answer to me was? I don't know.
I thought he was gonna say probably. I thought he was gonna say probably go hire Dabo. But that's what they want.
Even if he hired Dabo, hell, look how long it took Dabo to get that thing going.
But Dabo was at Clemson, it's a little bit different. But Dabo is not gonna go follow. Dabo not gonna follow Nick Saban. Dabo gonna be the man. Dabo gonna be the man that follow the man that follow Nick Saban.
It's just Bama time right now, man.
I actually said that, but I'm not just looking at Bama versus. I'm not looking at Miami versus Bama. I'm looking at who's that with that noise in the background? Somebody killing me with some noise in the background.
Eating chips. They eating chips though.
Somebody is. I don't know who that is. Let me see. Mo damn better. Same damn person who said that ain't me in the background. He muted himself. He muted himself.
Who's that? That thing sounded horrible.
Yeah, Mo better. I ain't even
Hey, dog, that wasn't me, dog.
Oh my God.
That wasn't me, dog. That wasn't me. No, dog.
That didn't go away when you muted. Oh my God, Mo better hell. Mo better. I love Mo better Cave, man. Hey, you know what? No, this is what this is supposed to be about, man. Like serious. OG came here actually and calmed the whole chat down. You know, but like this is what this is supposed to be about. It's not about now everybody on this panel, right? Everybody on this panel tonight who came into this panel and talk on this panel, right? Nobody killed nobody. Nobody killed Manny. Nobody, even though we didn't get Rhett, but this wasn't a show about Rhett. I can do a show about Rhett if y'all guys want me to. But it's just about opinions on what we can do to get better. That's it. Like what are we missing?
The line.
That's all. I don't know. I don't know if it's line. I don't know if it's scheme. I don't know. I've got to read it because the second time we donated. Awesome show, OG. Miami's falling from grace. VT is ready. I can't say VT. I can't. Hey, listen here. I am not right now going to say VT ain't ready for Miami. I would be lying if I said BT wasn't ready for Miami.
We barely got out of that. We barely got out of the last year with a win.
And is that and these are the things that I'm saying. It's not just this game that I'm looking at. This isn't the only game that I'm looking at. I'm looking at this is a how do you call it? This is something that happens over and over again. This is a
the definition of insanity.
Yeah. That's what this is. Who we got in the chat right now? Who is this?
I'm Tiara. Hi.
Hi, Tiara. This your first time in?
Yeah. I wanted to talk about this because I'm so hurt. I'm destroyed, and I think
we should
all be depressed.
Everybody, be quiet. We have a first time caller, and it's a young lady, so we're gonna listen, and all y'all gonna shut the hell up.
Oh, we don't have to do that. I like to argue about football too,
but we gotta hear you first. We'll take over.
Well, I feel like we all should be depressed, and it looks horrible. The defense looks crazy. I got people. I went to the Miami Central game. Them California kids are talking crazy to us now. Talking crazy. We can't even. It looks bad for like the whole state at this point. And they need to fire every goddamn coach in that Miami building. They need to whip their asses first and then fire.
They're not gonna do
every
that.
last one of them and kick his ass on the way out the door too. All of them.
Damn.
We're never gonna compete nationally if King is the quarterback and if we keep the same coach. We're not.
Mo Better, she's taking shots at you, Mo Better.
Hey,
where you Mo Better? Mo Better, where you?
What they doing? That
Shots fired.
I'm gonna hang back.
Well, look, I'm gonna give you the bad. I'm gonna give y'all the bad news. They ain't gonna fire Manny, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
We at least beat his ass though. I feel like he should really get his ass whooped for that.
No, they not gonna fire Manny because all right, look, check this out before anybody talk. I got it. Look, they're not gonna fire Manny because we play Texas A&M and Clemson next year with a first year head coach. That's disaster. So
just so we can get our ass whipped. We gonna get our ass whipped either way.
That's a disaster. You're not gonna put a first year head coach in that
What I'm telling you is we gonna get blown out either way. We gonna get our ass whipped either way.
Nah, we'll have new quarterback then. Wow. We'll have new quarterback. It'd be a different scheme. I guarantee you, if Van Dyke and Garcia are playing, they ain't gonna play the same way they play King.
It's not even just the scheme. It's the fact that we let Alabama take every last recruit out of the state of Florida.
Yeah, but that's Bama.
Recruit out of the state of Florida.
Can y'all read that?
We getting beat by our own damn people.
Can y'all read
Bama do that to anybody though.
Yeah, Bama do that to anybody. The national championship game, they beat Ohio State by 30 points.
Man, it ain't gonna matter who the hell we play. We keep doing what we doing.
Can y'all read that?
Bring it closer, Zoe.
Yes, sir.
That's my quarterback.
Oh Lord! Oh hell no!
Hey, but it's not. Hey, y'all missing it. It's not about what Bama did to us. It's about what we were doing or what we wasn't doing and how we was looking crazy, like we didn't know what the fuck we was doing out there. That's what it was. It's not about Bama. It's about what the fuck we was doing.
And we have done this. We
didn't look that far, but okay.
Only thing that I'm seeing is
Alabama scored on the first 4 drives. We ain't look that bad though.
You know why Alabama? Hey, T2Y. I'm about to throw a shot back at you real quick, like man, and don't beat me up because I know you know how to out edit me, motherfucker. So you better not go on your show and throw a shot. You throw some shots, I'm gonna drop a bomb. I'm gonna drop a bomb in Florida. I'm about to throw a shot at you. Rhett Lassie wasn't playing defense, man.
He obviously wasn't calling offense either.
He might as well been playing defense. He might as well been on the Alabama defense.
Hey,
shots fired back. Good shot. Hey, T2Y, good shot. Good shot, T2Y. Good shot, T2Y. Good shot,
T2Y. Play him. You would play him. You would sit back and try to sit back the quarterback and beat you with his arm.
Listen, y'all lost me when y'all said third and whatever. We plan on just giving them the ball back. Y'all lost me when you said that shit.
Time out. We got somebody
that
just asked for the stream key. And I put the stream key in the chat for somebody. And if this is who I think it is, I'm definitely going to be happy. I'm definitely going to be happy if this is who I think it is. I put it in there. And like I said, at the end of the day, man, this is like we got Tiara Terry in, a new CWO member. Appreciate you coming in, baby girl. this is what when I envisioned doing this shit 10 years ago. No, I say like 7 years ago. Like this is what I wanted. Like this is exactly what I wanted when I envisioned doing this. And what's up, Dale? And we actually there. People are actually talking football. It's not a host of commentators or just YouTube video makers. It's a mixture of YouTube video makers and college football fans. That's what this shit's supposed to be about. Hey, tell me this ain't who I think it is. Is this who I think? Oh, no, this is who I think it is.
Hello?
Young Jedi! Young Jedi!
What's up?
What's good, little bro? Little Young Jedi. Hey, everybody, welcome Young Jedi back to the motherfucking chat. What's going on, Young Jedi? What's good with you, little bro? What's going on, man?
Nah, I just wanted to drop in the show. I just wanted to come in.
Hey, man, we miss you, bro. Everybody been asking about you all year. Everybody been asking about you all year, man. Everybody been saying, we're Young Jedi. I said he'll come back when he wants to. So everybody been asking about you all year, all off season. And look at all the Jedis in the chat. Everybody throwing up the Jedis. Young Jedi back in the building. What's going on, little bro?
Man, I just feel like we just blowing it out of proportion. Like it was Alabama.
Thank you.
And you know, like it's the first game. We didn't come out and play like Alabama. We came out and play like Miami, who was like Miami on the first game. It's the first game. We played horrible because it's the first game. I don't understand. It's just like what's going on with Fire Manny? Like I don't know. Like
I don't think nobody in the chat, nobody in the panel said Fire Manny. I don't think nobody said Fire Manny. And at least in the panel, nobody said Fire Manny. We actually asking what does Manny need to do. I think,
but it's like the plays are open if you look at it. Like it's the execution by the players. I don't know what to tell you. It's not the play calling. Like our defense, we were set up good, but every time we blitzed, our outside man who was supposed to contain, he didn't do his job. He kept on putting his head in, and it was costing.
Hey, but Young Jedi.
Can I ask him a question? I'm gonna let me ask him one question. Oh, JP, let me ask him one question and y'all can have it. Hey, Young Jedi, answer this question. All right, for real. Manny called on the plays. Manny picked all the players. He's been there for 6 years. He's been defensive coordinator for 6 years. So it's his players, his team, and he hired all the coaches to coach these players. So if with that being said, with him getting all the ingredients and him putting the whole pizza together, and a pizza still don't taste good, is it the cook's fault or is it the ingredients?
It's kind of both. It's just I could say it's mostly the coaches because this goes down with discipline, and that's something Miami don't have right now, and that's something that we pretty much need. But still, it's the first game, and we're playing Alabama. It's the first game, and we're playing Alabama. Let's see how we do against North Carolina or Virginia Tech, decent teams this year. Let's see how we do. That was Alabama. Like what? I don't know why people was expecting us to just go out there. Like, first of all, many expected Alabama quarterback to not be that good. Everybody.
That's what I was trying to tell T2Y. They put the ball because of that.
How the hell? That's when our game plan went down the road. Once he came out there and started throwing them off the run throws.
Everybody knew about that quarterback.
Nobody expected him.
He never did that.
That man got $1 million endorsement deal, man. Somebody expected something.
He need more than $1 million.
But he got $1 million endorsement deal for his first game. Somebody expected something.
Yeah.
For him to get that kind of money.
And the fact that you know why he looked so good? Because we couldn't put no pressure on him. The man had $1 million trillion years.
That wasn't. Everybody want to blame. DJ Ivey had 7 tackles. He gave up 1 play, but the man had 25 seconds to get rid of the football on the goal line. And we blitzed.
Now I'm gonna say that too. It goes to show that they need to practice on tackling more. Because if you look at Stevenson, if Stevenson didn't have help, because Stevenson, if he didn't have help, half of them plays would have been broken.
If you see all them players not executing, right? If you see all them players missing plays and not executing, that means that somewhere in that culture established by the head coach, there's some lack of accountability and discipline going on within that culture.
Look, you can preach all you want. No, you can preach all you want to your kids. if they go out there, they have to want to tackle. Like, there's some things that you just can't do at all. Like, I can't go
Nah,
out
but see,
there
but
and
those
say
kids don't
I
stay
can
in
go
the
out there and
program.
tell my
You're
kids
supposed to filter
tackle.
them kids out. You know, I did time in the service, so I know about discipline.
But you got hold on, wait a minute. You got freshmen missing tackles, so you supposed to filter a freshman out too?
JP, let if y'all ask him a question, let him finish. If y'all ask him a question, let him answer the question for y'all. Y'all ask him a question. Young Jedi ain't been in here all year long. Y'all ask him a question. Let the little homies finish.
I just feel like Alabama, there was a bigger and stronger team. That's why we couldn't tackle as well as we would do against a Duke or something. Like, dude, they have like 65 strength and conditioning coach, and we got like 2 or 1. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's different. Like, they put money. That's their school. Football is their school. Miami, how much y'all want to say we're a football school? It's not really like that no more at all.
Man,
North Carolina.
Now, what I'm about to say is we finished top 15, top 10 recruiting like the past 5 years. Like, so we can't say we're not a football school. We can't say that. And like I said, the thing that I'm looking at with Manny, is ever since that last year of him coaching defense full time, every single big game, even on the defense side of the ball, besides Notre Dame, every single big game he has not shown up. His defense hasn't shown up. His defense hasn't gotten better. And for 6 years,
Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State don't count. They ain't had no team. I think
one time
you beat them
against Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is the only thing I could like. Florida State, I think what's name was coaching. I think that
that was it.
The Seminole Warrior was coaching that game. You know what I'm saying? I think he was coaching that game. Like, and I think they tried to bring back Deion Sanders, not Sanders. They brought Deion Sanders in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. All I'm saying is I haven't seen us get better. And what happened with us against North Carolina last year, and what Coach Matt Brown said, he said it. This is why I fired Manny. He said he knew exactly what play Manny was going to run. Yep. When he said that made me look a little different. Like, yo, and everybody blamed Blake Baker, but he said I knew exactly what plays Manny was going to call.
And didn't adjust.
Young Jedi.
It sounds like Young Jedi
saying the problem. It sounds like Young Jedi is saying the problem is above Manny head. He sounds like he's saying it's an athletic director problem or it's a school problem at the top. Is that what you're saying, Young Jedi?
Yeah, because even if we fire Manny, who are we going to hire?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Somebody
Graciano.
Oh, hey, I like that, Graciano. They're going to look at it like this. We fight Manny. We got to bring in somebody, and we got to pay Manny on top of that, too.
Man.
Right.
We mess around and bring Giorgiano down here as a wrap. Because that man been here. He know exactly who to bring in to get this thing back.
He from Miami.
Can he coach, though? Because he definitely
failed.
He failed everywhere else he been, though.
Man, you better go check out.
I am checking his resume. He been fired everywhere he been.
Man, listen, everybody been
fired.
Everybody
ain't been fired everywhere they been, though. He been fired.
Where else he been?
He had 3 head coaching jobs. He got fired.
Bro. Hell, Bill Belichick.
We knew whoever's going to get
Bill Belichick
got
got fired one time, and I was in Cleveland.
My question is, whoever y'all bringing in, when they lose one game, are you going to want them to be fired too?
Yep. Nah, that's not.
That's
only reason people like that, dog. Because Manny getting drugged. His defense is suspect. Anytime we play any team with that of any quality, we getting embarrassed. That's why he got fired before. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing that scared me about Manny. Every time we play a team with any type of offense, it happens to us, man.
Man, it was the first. This is what I'm trying to say. It was the first game. Let's see if we get some ACC championship.
Oh no, but Young Jedi, is it better for us to talk about it? Because nobody's talking about firing Manny. So is it better for us to discuss it now so nobody pulls their hair out and everybody say, okay, once we get this out of our system, because that's what this is basic counseling.
But what
this is basic counseling. This is basic counseling, right? This is what this is therapy session. And I'm Dr. Shield. Got Dr. Field, I'm Dr. Shield. This is basically therapy session. Is it better for us to get it out now than to try to hold it in and then explode later if things don't turn around? Or just say all we saying is we need to hold the team accountable. We need to hold each other accountable. I will not say fire Manny. I will not say fire Manny. I don't think nobody said that. All thing I'm saying is, what can we do to get better? What can we do to get better?
Manny got that ego, man. Like it's like he know it all. You know what I'm
What's the
saying?
spread next
He
week,
need to
though?
bring in a defensive coordinator and just oversee the program, bro. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I think. That's what I think Ed Reed would be great at.
So
Overseeing the program.
Family.
Let
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
What if, right? Because I've seen this happen to us before, fam. What if we take this whooping? Now, we done got the whooping. We all understand where we're at compared to where they're at. What happens 8 weeks from now if we're 7-1?
Then we gonna be happy. Shit.
But here's the thing.
I was not happy when we was 8-1, 9-1 when Rick was there because I knew it was fool's gold. I knew it was fool's gold, and I told everybody it was fool's gold.
That's
I
my
told
point.
everybody that. I told everybody.
Is the problem still there? Because what if we go 8-1, 7-1? We're scoring points.
Oh my God!
I know this is what I'm saying.
Depends how we winning.
Oh my God! Great comment, Hurricane Millie. Wasn't that why we hired Stoops? We paying Stoops head coach money. What the fuck is he doing?
Stoops just got hired last year.
Okay, can I say something?
And it's been 2 years. This is second year.
He just got here, so.
What is he doing? What is he doing? What I'm saying is, like you got to make something. He got to make something. I understand first game, but we ain't see. Listen, from last year in the Oklahoma, time out. Last year against Oklahoma State. That final game, and this year it looked the same. I'm going by the last game we saw. I'm going by the last game I saw. Oklahoma State game.
If you go, I'm gonna say this though before I get out of here. All I'm gonna say is, look at Alabama and look at Miami. Look at the players. Look at all the rankings between positions. We was outmatched, out talent in every position.
Most definitely.
Alabama's recruiting class has been top 5 for the past 10 years.
Were we outranked? Were we outranked against North Carolina?
That's tough.
I'm just saying, anytime somebody it don't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. No, but it's still the same. But it's still the same coach. What I'm saying is, I understand what you're saying. This is the only game. This is the only game we can go. Listen, me too.
Watch it play out.
Me too. I said I am going to watch it play out.
There's not another Alabama on our schedule. None of these teams on our schedule right now match up to us with talent and nothing. So when we start losing games in the rest of this season,
there is another.
We got to see how we look though.
There is another North Carolina. There is another Virginia Tech, and I didn't. And guess what? I didn't see no quit out of Florida State. I ain't see no quit out of Florida State.
No, they play hard.
I'm talking from a talent.
But you got to remember, though,
we are more talented than Virginia Tech. We are more talented than North Carolina. Alabama was more talented than us.
You say we're more talented than North Carolina, but did we show that last year?
I'm talking.
That's what I'm saying. I don't matter.
We're more talented, and we got more experience in every single team.
We were more talented last
season. So I'm gonna watch it play out.
We're gonna watch it play out, but how we look, the record ain't gonna matter. It's not gonna be the record. It's gonna be how we look when them wins. If we go 9-1 and we just scraping by like 2017, that fool's gold shit, that means we still ain't improved. We gotta be blowing out the teams we gotta blow out, and then against the tough team.
Yeah, you gotta give them a chance to blow them out.
Listen, I told you speaking my language. Said if we go through this season and we win in game by 3 points or whatever, kicking field goals to win games, because we got a kicker now according to Manny. The other season when we lost games, we lost by a touchdown or so, or if we had made a kick or something, we would have won. Blah blah blah.
And guess what?
You ain't got no excuse now.
And guess
we
what?
are more talented than every single team on the rest of our schedule. So if we guess what? And we scraping by and we winning by 3 points, little 7 points to the teams that we supposed to beat by 30, 40 points, hell yeah, go for Manny. Go cut his head off.
T2Y, guess what? Dan Enos would still be the offensive coordinator here if we had a field goal kicker in one of those games.
Thank you. I'm glad he said that. Oh, God, I'm glad he said that.
Dan Enos would still be out. He'll still be the offensive coordinator. I like that, but I like this one a little bit better. I like this one a little bit better. I do
Hey,
like
where
that.
Louisiana Kane at?
Louisiana Kane out there traveling, man. He traveling on the road, man. He on the road.
He owe me 1,000, boy.
Hey, y'all saw Michigan
All
State.
right, hey
Michigan State
Dale,
was
hey
good.
Dale, hey Dale. I'm gonna let you and Louisiana Kane handle that. Please don't. I can't. Listen. You my boy. You my boy. He my boy. But money talk over the over the
Bullshit.
chat. I gotta let y'all two handle that, bro. I'll make sure he get in contact with you, but I can't do money talk. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's my brother. You my brother.
That's all I asked. I just
You know what I'm saying?
tell him
Hey,
up, man.
so
What's up?
No, when we were talking about the defense, right? I was like, yo, y'all, the fan base last year said, oh, we want to see more man. He gave y'all more man. We want to see.
No, he didn't give us more man. He didn't give us man. He gave us
man. That's
no.
DJ Ivy got bombed twice because they played man.
He got bombed once, and one was on the rub. It was on the rub, and they didn't have no safety over the top. And they had timeout, and they had 55 seconds to throw the ball. He had 55 seconds to throw the ball.
Wait, you talking about the one? Are y'all talking about the one back?
When I see the cornerbacks playing seven yards back and shit.
That's my point. They played man zone 7 yards away from the ball, 10 yards.
Zone.
Why are we
Y'all
playing
about that one where
seven
Miami
yards back when they only need like 4 or 5 yards for a first down?
Hey, T2 that boy, you see how fast that boy just took off on Ivy? He was too fast.
Tell him it wasn't that. Listen, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's not what happened. Ivy got beat on. He got picked. The quarterback had 55 seconds to throw the damn ball on a blitz.
Oh, so we gonna say T-Rob. We gonna say T-Rob will lie.
I'm gonna tell you. I tell T-Rob to his damn face he lying. That quarterback said. He did like this. He said, "Okay, I'm looking here. 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 Thank you. I'm looking here. Oh, nobody's open there. Hold on, time out. You ain't open. Hold on. You ain't open. Okay, there you go. Wide open.
Bryce Young had enough time to go to McDonald's, get him a Happy Meal, and come back.
Oh Lord,
exactly.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see
what on a blitz.
The blitz is there. We just can't contain that.
Yeah, let me get a number one. Make that some large fries and.
They do it, but they do it.
Hey, T2Y, don't forget my large sweet tea. Don't forget my large sweet tea to my Cinnabon. I didn't get a large sweet tea.
I just want to see. Hey, I want to see how we look at That's gonna tell me something.
Bryce say, make it extra large. Now back to regularly scheduled programming. Let me go.
Hey, and you know what he did? He said he asked his girlfriend, "Baby girl, what you want?" It's on Bama.
Man, that man pulled out his cell phone, answered it, everything, had a full conversation, and then threw the ball.
Hey, I want to see if you do that against Texas A&M.
He sat down on the football so his butt didn't touch the ground. Just so the player will run around.
I want to see when they play Texas A&M.
Oh my God! He had more time to the ball. I ain't never seen a quarterback have that much time to throw the fucking football on a goal line on a blitz.
The reason why we was getting pressure, we just couldn't contain the edges, and that's something that
Thank
can be
you.
fixed.
I
I'm
keep
sure
trying to
Manny
tell
is
you, we were
going to
getting
fix
pressure. They
that.
just take a time.
So the man picked up the phone, called AT&T. They put him on hold. He stayed. They got him taken care of, and then he threw the ball.
They ain't get him taken care of. Guess what they did? They switched him over and said, we're going to switch you over to Verizon and see if they can give you a better.
Hey, them boys finna win it again because Clemson ain't look like shit.
Oh, my God.
Bro, look at who Clemson played. What is y'all talking about?
Hey, against the grain. Against the grain.
Look at the defense that Clemson played against.
Against the grain. Hold on. Against the grain. You are 100% right against the grain. And I wanted Jeff Simpson back. And I ain't giving up on Jeff Simpson. I'm just talking about this game. This does not include the whole season. Aren't we supposed to talk about the games after the game?
Yeah, what happened, it's like y'all dogging the team bad. Y'all act like these players don't see this.
I'm not dogging the team.
They look like Miami Sycamore.
Listen, I'm not. We have not said one bad thing about a coach. We haven't said one negative thing about a coach. We ain't said fire a coach. We ain't called a coach trash. We're just going by what we saw.
Hey,
Nobody even said.
Y'all see the Miami Hurricanes? What's they IG comments?
I was about to say y'all haven't been on IG.
Man, y'all gotta go on IG. Y'all gotta go on Twitter. Y'all gotta go on Facebook.
What y'all talking about?
Trust me.
Man, I hate to be a player in Miami. How they be talking in them
I would hate to be. Boy, I would, if
But
I had
I
a
don't
son,
do
you
that.
should never go to Miami.
Hey,
Y'all
Derek.
talk about
Hey, Derek.
fans
Hey,
gotta go to the
Hey,
games
Derek.
first
Hey,
and
Derek.
support. Come
Hey,
on,
Derek.
bro.
Answer this question, Derek. When somebody came in here and called any player trash, what did I say? We don't do that here. When they call the coach trash, Ariel, what did I say? We don't do that here.
No,
We
I
don't
know,
talk.
Zo. Yeah, I know, Zo. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about as a fan base. It's like, man, I got cousins who go to these schools. I got cousins who play for Miami right now, and it's crazy how like y'all be talking so much stuff in the comments and saying fire Manny, yo, that kid trash and this kid trash. Y'all don't even show up to half of the games.
Now, when I was
Nobody
at the
even showed up
game,
to a Miami game.
when I was at the game,
I didn't kick you. I
went
didn't
up.
kick you out. I didn't kick you out. I didn't kick you out. I'll
When
put
I
it
was
back
at
in
the
for you though.
game, I went up to Avonte Williams. I said straight up to him, "You should have been on that field today. You should have been playing. That 6-game suspension is straight bullshit."
But you know what? What I'm about to do is we all right. Listen, this was our event section for the week, right? And young Jedi made some great points. Like at the end of the day, like we have to listen. We have to support this team, but young Jedi. At the end of the day, these coaches get paid, and we have to hold them accountable as well. So we have to hold all of them accountable. There would never be anybody come over here call a player a bum, call a player a scrub, because none of us made it to that level. None of us made it to that level for me to call anybody a bum or a scrub or anything like that. I would not call a coach a bum or a scrub. The only thing I'm going to do is dissect the play calling that I see, or dissect the plays that I see, and whether or not I like them or not. I wanted Manny. I want Manny to succeed. I don't want to see coaches go. I don't want to see a coaching carousel. My whole thing was to do this show right here was to let Manny know that we actually give a damn. We actually care. Because if you tell them all the time that they're doing good when they're not doing good, then what they're going to do is continue to do the same thing. And we've seen this from Miami in the past. So holding them accountable in the right way is nothing wrong with that. Constructive criticism. I took constructive criticism last year from you, young Jedi. I took constructive criticism last year from T2Y. Coach Hayes called me and gave me, this is why I'm doing better now. It's because I'm 45 years old and I was able to take constructive criticism. Hurricane Logan called me and cursed me. I said, bro, you need to get your shit together. Louisiana Kane. People held me accountable. That's what's making me better this year. That's why I'm not flipping out and doing things that I did in the past, because I'm held accountable. So it makes me better. So the only thing is, when you get paid to do a job, it's your job to do that job. Yep. So it's not me killing a coach or anything like that, because I'm a Manny Diaz fan. But at the end of the day, like they say, I'm a Nikoski fan too, right? So if I'm just showing all this loyalty to Manny, then people gonna say, bro, you just riding Manny. I have to hold him accountable. I have to hold T-Rob accountable. I don't care if you're first year, second year. When you come on it, when you get hired as a job, when you go on to the Army, as Logan, when you go into the Army, they don't give a damn if your first day or second day once you get out of recruiting. When they send your ass to war, they ain't gonna say, well, we're gonna let you work your way into this shit. Nah, you better go and be ready to fight. You getting paid to fight.
Hold on. Accountability prevents complacency, man.
Oh my God, I'll get that on my t-shirt. Hey, Ariel, Ariel, put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. Accountability does what to complacency?
Accountability creates complacency.
Oh my God,
Homie, I'm in charge of 15 people. I deal with 15 personalities every day, and each one of them's different. And let me tell you, in the business that I'm in, it's all about relations and people. It's no different on the football field, man. If you let it slide once, it could be your wife, it could be your kid, it could be your job, it could be anything. That's why the police exist. Accountability is there for a reason.
So you mean to tell me
accountable people do whatever they want?
The police aren't here just to kill black people, man?
Oh shit! Hey, I got pulled over the other day for making a right, dog. I made a right.
I had to put that. I'm sorry, I had to put that out there, man. I had to put that.
Nah, you good. I made a right. I was like, damn, what'd I do? No, but it's true. It's true. To go back to Jedi and everybody's point, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are talking about, you got to understand that is the athletics director's job. He has to set that bar for accountability to Manny and the entire football program.
Say
and
that
he
again.
has to
Say it
set
again.
that standard.
Say it again.
That is Blake James's job. Nobody really looks at it like that because in sports, we get so emotional that we get tapped into the players and the backs and the line and the coach. And look, you're never going to go on ESPN and see anybody talk about an athletic director for more than 6 seconds. That's their job.
Say that again, because I just became a department supervisor. And somebody was like, "Hi, what do you mean they need a master's degree?" And I'm like, "Bro, it's because you need a master's degree to get my position, but they gave it to me with a GED. I don't know how I got it.
Because you deserve it, homie.
So I mean, you don't need no master's degree for a welder. No, you don't need a master's degree for a welder, but you need a master's degree to run a department. You need a master's degree to run a department, and they gave it to me without the degree. And so what was that saying again? I'm putting that on my office wall. What's that saying again?
Accountability, you know what I'm saying? Well, really, it's a lack of accountability creates complacency, but I would say prevents. Accountability prevents complacency, man. There's no way. If you hold people accountable, they can never get used to whatever their bar is. You always want to make people feel uncomfortable. Always want to push people. Oh, you got 10 wins? That's great. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Look where the program's at. How about 12?
That's going on my door tomorrow. That's going on my door tomorrow.
Let me say this. One positive that I take from that game, them flags wasn't flying.
Yeah. Oh, they killed it.
Them penalties wasn't dropping on us.
No, discipline. They were playing their heart out. They got outmatched, but they were playing. Not to mention that one touchdown. I know for a fact that one touchdown that came all the way back from when Bama was backed up against its own goal line. Look at that replay again and look all the way at the top and look at the right tackle. That boy's hands are inside that jersey, man.
I'm gonna let everybody say something, and then I'm gonna end it because we've been on for 2 hours. I'm gonna say something for you. I'm gonna say something real quick. And then I'm gonna let everybody else end it. I'm gonna let Hurricane Logan end it. I'm gonna let Liberty City. I'm gonna let y'all guys end it. You know what I got from that game? You know, number one thing I got from that game. I got to spend time with my brother, Louisiana Kane. I got to meet T2Y for the first time. I got to spend time with my big brother, Liberty City boy, and his wife. And then I got this right here. I got Young Jedi back in the chat. I got Ariel. I got Logan. This is what football means to me. Almost more than winning. It's family. And to have all you guys in here talking football with me, Miami Hurricane football with me, that means more than that almost means more than anything to me. Is no matter win or lose, we able to be here and talk football as men, and nobody cursed ever. And that's when people held me accountable. I mean, not really though. Not enough to where we threw it off track.
I bit my tongue.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you bit your exactly. You bit your tongue. But see that's you knowing that the show is going in a different way. It's time for it and it's time not. Even Against the Grain came in the chat and spoke some knowledge. And bro, this chat right here probably one of my favorites because everybody was able to talk their shit, and I'm cursing, and respect each other, and it was all love. And that's what I got. That's what I wouldn't have got that if we didn't play Saturday, win or lose. I wouldn't have got that.
Well, let me say this before I get out of here. Let me say this before I get out of here. I'm gonna be at the Appalachian State game. I hope we beat the brakes off them. Yes. And if we end up losing that game, I'm gonna cry in the car. I'm out, Zo.
All right, bro.
Damn.
All right, bro. Don't cry in the car. I got you. I got something for you. I'm gonna bring. No, I ain't gonna say that because I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna say that. Don't cry in the car.
Hey, Zo.
Everybody gonna cry if we lose that game. I'm gonna be sitting there crying on TV, dog.
If we lose that game, I'm gonna start fishing.
Hey, young Jedi gonna come here next week. Man, fuck them coaches. Fuck them. Fire them all. Fire them all. Fire them player. Get rid of everybody. And we lose
Fire
that.
the cheerleaders.
Hey, you know,
fire the football dudes.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? If we lose that game, I'm just gonna call Young Jedi and I'm gonna do this right here. I'm taking headphones off and I ain't saying nothing if we lose that game that week. Oh my God, Logan, what's good, man? What you got, Logan? You been sitting there. You ain't pulled out that 16-footer yet. What's going on? What's good, my brother? What's going on, little bro?
Nah, I rode the bike home from work and I was listening the whole time. It was a good show, but after watching I watched Hayes last night, all of it actually, and just the way he breaks down stuff, being the coach he is, I was really big on the execution and scheme train until you could tell a lot of certain players or just players in general were making consistent mistakes, like the same mistakes, and it just leads me, like what he said, it's just being taught. I feel like the mistakes that are being made are being taught at some point because how many times it was happening. But I thought we were going to lose that game, and I never want to have that mindset. But it's just with the coaching experience and talent that they have compared to us, I just didn't think that we would lose like that. Like the way we lost is why I was mad because we had chances. And it just. I don't know, man. I wasn't surprised, but I was. I didn't think it'd be 27-0. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, what they beat Clemson by last year in the championship game?
No, it was Ohio State. I think it was 56-24.
And think about that.
Yeah, but that's at the end of the season, and I get what you're saying 100%. That's at the end of the season when you got all the rhythm from all the other games. But I get what you're saying too, because we ain't nowhere near Clemson. But it doesn't excuse the consistent mistakes that were happening.
None of those players that beat Clemson are on the field Saturday.
Yeah, but it don't change it though, because them boys lock and reload.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
That has something to do with their culture, though.
I understand what you're saying, but what I mean, and it's a whole new coaching staff. And we have a bunch of and we have a bunch of veterans. All I'm saying is we weren't supposed to lose like that.
Who's a better coach, Bill O'Brien or Manny Diaz?
Bill O'Brien, but we weren't supposed to lose like that.
I feel you. But think about that.
Every 50-50, and that's what caused us to lose like that. Like when we was at the one yard line, yeah, we just lost it. We lost to 50-50, and we could have been closer. It was just we lost every 50-50 we had.
But Joe, you know what's beautiful about this loss to Bama? It shows it shows you the difference between a program that got their culture completely together and one that don't. Right there in front of you, lays it right out for you.
I can actually tell you it wasn't even the loss that killed me the most. It was the post-game press conference by Manny that killed me the most.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what killed me the most. I'm not even trying to go. Even Susan Miller got aggravated with him.
But I remember Golden. At least he owned it.
Even Susan Miller got aggravated with him.
Wait, what he said?
He said he owned it.
Who owned what?
No, I'm saying I believe it was Golden, but we had head coaches before that would own the losses. They would own it. Okay. He don't never own it. He don't.
Hell no.
And you know what? I could never sit there and put my soldiers out there to do something and then fail and me blame them. That's my responsibility.
Hey, that's why I keep bringing that up. That's why I keep bringing it up to Joe, because I did some time, I did my time in the service, and like obviously I seen what discipline looked like, very up close, you know what I'm saying? And especially kids at that age, 18, 19, 20. Like them kids need that kind of discipline to execute on that field. Like that you can't just be like telling them, okay, go and do that, or like give them a pep talk when they do good. But when they fucking up, you're not getting in their faces and like holding them accountable. Like you can't coach that way.
Yeah.
Nightwalker 305. Oh my bad, Nightwalker 305.
The thing is, right?
Hey, Nightwalker 305, you don't have a picture. You don't have nothing on your screen. Okay, I got you. All right. I was kind of I got to be weary of who I let in, man. I got you. Are you in? I added you to the stream, but I don't see you up here.
Man, wait till next year and we don't even have King. That's gonna be even crazier.
Yeah, I feel like that's
No,
what I
it's
feel
not.
like it's a difference maker. Like no trash talk to King or whatever, because I love him. Like all my jersey, every Miami jersey I got is a King jersey or whatever. But it's just like I don't know if he
No,
a
we good.
perfect fit for this offense, especially
We
if
got
Brett
Garcia.
Lashley
We
not
good.
gonna run him because of his knee, and that's what he's here for.
Some
I just
reason,
think that they're going to have to play different. Is what I'm saying. I think that the team itself, the way they call the plays, the way they try to scheme it, like once, and I'm not saying it's bad. King is there. I'm just thinking, we're all trying to make it through this year to see what this squad can do and pull together.
see, I
Wait till
don't.
next year.
I
Exactly.
don't like people get mad at me when I say King is limited,
No,
and
he
people
is
get
limited
mad at
though.
me.
You got
He's
to understand
limited.
what you got.
He's
The
limited.
offense gonna look way different next year. When Garcia's at
Exactly.
QB, the offense gonna look completely different. Trust me.
I think so.
I hope we got a tight end because Mallory wasn't doing nothing.
For real, that's another
Nothing.
thing too. That like we knew like last year. See the thing with Mallory, he's more skilled than Brevin with like route running and catching the ball, but he can't block at all. And
At
that was the
all.
problem.
Yeah, he can't, but he can't
Smaller.
block. No, he's bigger than Brevin. He
But
just
one
can't
thing,
block. He's way
one
bigger
thing,
than Brevin. He just can't block.
one thing I was saying real quick because I'm gonna jump off too. I gotta go eat some dinner. I'm hungry as hell. Um, there's a lot of styles of leadership, and the one that's really lacking at Miami, right? Like my style of leadership, and it gets dumbed down in the Army. But like, if I tell a dude to be somewhere at this time in this uniform and he's not there, and he's a grown adult, it's still my responsibility because I should ensure that he's there. Even if I gotta escort his ass, it don't matter if he's an adult because obviously he's not in some ways. It's still my responsibility. We don't have that accountability on our staff, and it starts with the head coach. Everything that trickles down from there, you can see. You can see where stuff just kind of when coaches you see how they talk on other teams, and then they come here and they talk completely different.
Yo, what's crazy is that
A63. Let me know what you want to do it, and I got you. Hey, I'm about to end it. Hey, Ariel, I'm doing a show. I'm doing a pregame show to the App State game Friday at 5:15.
Dope.
Everybody who want to come in and join the chat and talk some shit. I ain't taking nobody else in right now. Louisiana Canes is in the background. I'm getting off. It's been 2 hours and 32 minutes. I can't take no more. But listen, this has been a great show. Like it's been a great show. At first time I got the Rock in the channel. You know what I'm saying? First time I got the Rock in and Liberty City Boys sat back there and then cursed nobody out today.
Hey,
We
can I say something?
Go ahead, little bro. What's good? What's good with you? I'm listening.
Hey, listen once.
You froze up. We can't hear you, man. You just froze, man. You drive too much, man.
Hey, shout out to Coop. He looked like he feeling better, man.
Yeah, Coop, my boy. I love Louisiana. Louisiana went dead. You went dead, Louisiana. You went dead, Louisiana. We out, man. Hey, love you guys all day, man. Welcome to have Young Jedi back. Louisiana back. Louisiana.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
So what I need for y'all guys to do, right? Because I'm getting tired of y'all saying Alabama got an all-star team and all-star this and all-star that. Y'all need to go back and look at the play calling, right, of last year, the year before last year, the year before last year. It's the same scheme and the same offense. Only thing they just brought in is an offensive coordinator, and they still running the same shit every.
And once again, we got to get you.
Same shit. So they don't have a. I'm driving through Utah and stuff like that, man.
All right, well, we about to get up out of here because you sound like right now you sound like Dutta man from New Jack City. You sound like Dutta man from New Jack City. Your phone stuttering. you got to get out of Utah. It's all damn mountains, man. No damn way you ain't get no phone service in Utah. Verizon don't work in Utah. Verizon don't work in Utah. Too many mountains. Too many damn mountains in Utah, man. Look at you. You gonna curse me? You pro. You damn sure ain't getting no. You damn sure ain't getting no. You got T-Mobile, and you like me. You like me. Then you got damn T-Mobile. Shit. Hey man, we out of here, man. Love you guys, man. We did 2 hours 34 minutes.
I got Sprint.
That mean you got T-Mobile. You got the same shit I got. This garbage ass internet service. Hey, I love you guys, man. We out here. Hey, Ariel, man, I want to see you back, man. I enjoyed it, man. First time we talked on chat. We've talked on Facebook a few times. First time we talked online, man. Appreciate it. Young Jedi, don't be a man. I want to see, man. We had fun tonight. Glad to see you come back in, man. It was a ball to see you in here, man. Everybody was happy. We ready for you to start doing videos again, man. You gotta start uploading again, man. It's that time for you, man. Like I said, you still that next great one, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's that time for you, man. Do your thing, man. I'm always support you, bro. Always support you, man. Love you guys, man. Love this panel. We did our shit tonight, man. We are out of here. Oh, let me bring Eric back in so we can. Hey, man.
Hey, my bad. I jumped. My bad. It fell off. Hey, I appreciate you having me, homie. I want to say hi to everybody in the CWO. Let's keep this family tight, man. Let's represent what we about. Push this destiny back, man. Let's get this dynasty back into where it needs to be, man.
All love, man. I love you guys, man. We out of here.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.